Broadcasting to you live from planet Earth, it's Computer Clan Live. Sit back and get comfortable because the show will begin soon.
Yeah.
Beautiful failure.
Great job.
Houston, okay.
Yeah.
We have audio there. That's interesting. It's not running through the other input. Now, I'm a little worried. No, see, okay, so someone said, there we go. Okay, hang on. Oh, what the hell? Hello. Okay. We're good now. All right.
I hear you now.
We're live? We're all live?
No, it's live. Yeah, they could see me and hear you, and they saw the intro, but not me. All right.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what was going on, but
Before we continue, I'm just gonna make this disclaimer. I had to refresh my Windows installation recently. That's why sometimes some things are not gonna work. Not everything has been reconfigured. Because I tried going through everything to make sure everything is back to the way it is supposed to be, but sometimes I miss something because I had to reinstall like probably 20 different programs.
A bunch of apps.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. So I apologize if there's any hiccups tonight. Windows was installing an update. It got hung on shutdown. I had to turn the computer off, and then I couldn't turn it back on. So I had to... It's quite kind of funny. I had to boot up my Windows 8 developer preview virtual machine so I could run the media burner thing to download the Windows 8.1 image to put onto a DVD. So I'm glad I kept that virtual machine. It actually worked. So I burned Windows 8.1 to a disk, threw it in my computer, and just used the refresh mode, and it just basically fixed everything. But the only downfall is it basically moves all of your non-store apps into that Windows.old folder, and you can't always get them to work again so well without reinstalling them. So
yeah, that fun stuff about
yeah.
Windows.
So that was like a process that went from like midnight to 3 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, and the only thing I ended up losing was a Watch Dogs save. So I lost my campaign redo, so I got to start that over.
No, that's like the one thing you don't want to lose.
I love Watch Dogs though. I love it. All right, so yes, thanks for coming out. Sorry for the brief difficulty. We have a lot of great announcements we're going to talk about before we get into our tech stuff for today. So let's get started. Let's switch. First order of business, the Half-Life 2 Episode 2 Cinematic Mod live stream. So, Saturday, March 14th at 6 p.m. Central, the Computer Clan will be live streaming Half-Life 2 Episode 2 with the beautiful, amazing cinematic mod. And it's essentially a mod that makes the game look a lot more beautiful. It has super high-res textures and player models. Lens flares, you gotta have lens flares. It has really cool color grading, a great soundtrack. It feels dynamic and cinematic. It's a really great mod. It's like 40 gigs in size. It's a big mod.
Apparently the audio is gone again.
No, someone said it's back, gone, yep. What? It's back. My audio meter's responding.
Oh, wait, might be just...
Yeah, my audio meter's going up. It looks like it's good. So anyway, Will Dr. Breen look like a transvestite? I don't know. Does he kind of look like one in the in the cinematic mod? I don't know. But Dr. Breen's not in episode 2, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, here it is right here. We have G-Man on the front little thumbnail there. That's the event. We're going to play it from start to finish. Okay, so it should be really fun. I'm excited to play this again because I really love Half-Life 2. Well, Dr. Breen look, and I really love the cinematic mod. I'm going to donate to those guys because they do a lot of great work. I mean, it takes a lot of work to just rebuild all these graphics and all of these player models. It's insane. So I think they deserve a little bit of dash. Okay, so that's that. Again, March 14th, 6 p.m. Central. Be there or be square. Now, the reason why I say an old expression is because I recently learned you're called a square because you're not around. Ha ha ha. Oh, gosh, help me.
Oh. Okay, sure.
Also, just while I'm looking at this, thank you for 40,000 subscribers. The Computer Clan thanks our viewers. We appreciate that. We just broke that number a while ago, so thank you. Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny, Chromebook Girl. The whole reason my Windows conundrum happened was because I was installing the cinematic mod. I was cleaning up space.
Oh.
Yeah, I was cleaning up space. I was like deleting files, and I rebooted, and I noticed there was an update, so I just let it go. But then it got hung. It was really strange. I've had a good relationship with Windows 8. It's been solid. It's never crashed on me. It's never hung on shutdown like that. I don't know what happened. I guess it was just a bad day. All right.
Yeah, same here. I've only ever had Windows 8 crash once, and I think it was because of Gary's mod, not just the system in and of itself. So
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, SFC said, I contacted Ken recently that I love the Ghost Murderer 2 soundtrack. Yeah, and it's actually really cool that you contacted me because I was actually working on something involving it, and that's our next announcement. Ghost Murderer was our series of short films and ebooks that we did a while ago. We haven't done anything with it recently, and I don't have any immediate plans for it. But you will be seeing the films that we did for this being riffed on Cinema of Shenanigans, just to reiterate. But there is one new thing I did. Since the soundtrack is still, to this day, getting new comments. In fact, actually, someone left a comment on the film recently, too. But since the soundtrack is still getting nice feedback on SoundCloud and SFC, you sent a nice message, I was like, okay, I'm going to continue my next project for Ghost Murderer. It was a small thing involving the soundtrack. I essentially remixed it because I liked the music, but the more I listened to it, the more I realized my mixing skills have increased a lot in 2 years. I want to remix some of these things. Now, I'm not going to say it's perfect. I'm not an expert, and I didn't want to put a ton of time into this, but I still thought it would be cool to release a 2015 edition of the soundtrack with a dozen hand-picked pieces that are remixed for a better listening experience. Because some of the other pieces maybe had a little too much bass, or they were just too rumbly, etc., etc. So I spent some time on these, dozen or so pieces, getting them fixed. So if you go to ghostmurderer.com, or if you just go to the series button on top of our website, you should be able to see Ghost Murderer from there, and it should bring you to this microsite. Right smack on the front page with that new album art is the 2015 edition of the original soundtrack. So go and take a look at that, give it a download. The old one is still on there if you want it, but I want to promote the new stuff, so go for it, man. And the nice Jolly Roger Killer logo that looks like it was painted out of lava. Liquid hot magma.
yeah.
Liquid hot magma. Anyway, that's that. I'm excited. I like the music a lot. I've listened to it a lot. I'm just looking at the play count inside of iTunes. It's like, whoa, I listen to my stuff a lot. Whoa. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Wait, what?
What are the odds?
What are the odds? All right, let's move on to the next order of business. A lot of people just in the chat recently have been asking, what is Project U? And I'm going to tell you what it is.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, it's at you.thecomputerclan.com. you.thecomputerclan.com is the subdomain. The site is under construction. Don't expect anything to be pretty. Right now, I'm just getting the information up. It'll be all sexified later. Remember that
I'm back.
Hey, Pelican, we're just talking about the announcement still.
All right.
So earlier we talked about going to Anime Central in Illinois and also C2E2. And we talked about that at least one of those conventions we would be filming an on-location music video. Well, that's what this site is about. It's to give you information about what we're doing, and it's to give you a little progress, updates to tell you how we're doing. But it's also going to be really useful for the people I meet on location. Because if they're in the video, I want to give them a card that says, hey, you can see yourself in the video, and I just wanted to give them a convenient site that they can go to. So there's a little progress button you can click, and it's just like on the revision site. It gives you little progress bars showing which part of the process is complete. And it also gives an estimated release date, April 30th, 2015. It's not set in stone, but that looks like a pretty good target date because that's less than a week after the show ends. We wanted to get the music video released within a week because we wanted to get it released when there was still trending topics about the show, people posting photos and stuff all over Tumblr and YouTube or videos or whatever throughout that week. That's why we targeted that time. And if you go to About the Project, it kind of gives you an overview of what kind of music we're doing. You can even get a little screenshot of the Logic project, what we're going to be showcasing and filming. This is unscripted. We're going to go there and be filming. We have no idea what to expect. So yeah, that's going to be great. And SFC said, so Project U isn't a social network. It's a music video for C2E2... Whoever said it was a social network? I didn't say that. I wouldn't get hopes up like that. Besides, we have our forum. That's socially enough. Besides,
yeah, I agree.
this will be a cool thing because people do music videos of these shows a lot, and they get lots of hits. But the main thing is they don't do original music, and that's something I wanted. That's the twist. I want to do an original song. Also, a lot of those videos are shot.
Yes.
A lot of those videos are shot on phones. We're shooting with an actual DSLR rig with a shoulder rig. Not that I'm against phones. They could do some good stuff. Okay, so that's Project U. A lot more to come with that. We're still more than a month out from even going to Chicago. But it's coming up. All right, next. I told you we had a lot of announcements today, so bear with us. It's all important stuff. It's all good. If you're on our live page, if you're watching us on YouTube, hi. There's a link in the description that brings you to our live page. There is a schedule that we usually put out for important dates for the show. So we have a couple on there. Our Half-Life 2 stream is on there, March 14th at 6 p.m. Central. We discussed that already. But a few more things. On April 3rd, there will be no CCL. It's Good Friday. And on April 24th, there will be no CCL because I will be on my way to C2E2. I can't stream on the road that well. So those are the two dates where we won't have CCL. So just letting you know ahead of time. All right, and the last thing, I wanted to give an update on CC Training, which is our personalized, over-the-air, one-on-one training service. It's actually been growing quite a bit. I had several sign-ups recently, a lot of iMovie stuff. I mean, it's iMovie. So I'm able to test this out more and more. So I'm officially moving this into the next step of the beta service. So the next updates to the site we're going to be doing is we're going to be including a new privacy statement. We're going to give a schedule with a status indicator that indicates when training is available and when it's going to be less likely to get a slot. So we're going to add those couple bits in there and just do some, polishing. But I just wanted to let you know, CC Training is our own separately hosted one-on-one training service for tech products. And it's only $19.95 an hour. And if you're a new customer, you get your first hour half off. And that's how we get them. That's how we suck them in. They do a first hour for like $9.98. And then it's like, okay, I want to do another one. So give it a shot. If you want to learn something, don't bother paying a lot of money for it. It's more than just, oh yeah, how do I set up my tablet? We can help you with that stuff too, but it's more. It's pro apps. It's Final Cut. It's Photoshop. If you want to learn that stuff without having to go to a training institute or a university, seriously, a couple hours of personalized training, you can get a lot of Photoshop stuff down. You should really enjoy it. Check it out if you'd like. Training.thecomputerclan.com. Yeah, Brent, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's not lying about that. I remember over at my tech school, they were doing shadows. I learned how to cut out a person in Photoshop in like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can learn a lot in an hour.
Absolutely. And I can't be too specific for clients for privacy reasons, but I will just say they're usually very grateful with how much they can pack into an hour. Oh, boy. So there you go. Check it out. All right. Now, that is it for the announcements. Lots of fun things going on. Let's shift to the entrees for today, which are the tech topics. That's how the show started, and that's how we got our start with CCL. That's what it's all about. Tech, and gaming, and other things. But tech. Let's start with the next gen MacBook, which Pelican and I were just talking about. So
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And there's a lot to say.
There's a lot to say, yeah. So Apple had their press event on Monday. It was beautiful. I think Tim Cook does a great job.
He does.
Yeah, he's funny. He's way better than he was before. He used to be kind of dull. I'm not going to lie. I almost fell asleep.
Yeah, last time I saw him, he was kind of eh.
Yeah, I mean, I almost fell asleep during some things. Nothing against him, but he's gotten a lot better. He's funny. He's humble. Like when he talked about uncrinkling the dollar bill at the vending machine.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So, great presentation, and everyone got a free U2 album. Just kidding. So, let's talk about what's new with this MacBook. First of all, if you've seen our awaiting input episode, you would see that we got a lot of this stuff right, thanks to the help of the model makers and Mark Grumman from 9 to 5 Mac. We got a lot of these predictions correct. And yes, it's in gold. Woo! Not real gold, because that'd be expensive.
It has different flavors, finally.
Yeah, yes, I am so excited for this. So,
yes.
What we have here is a new laptop that's just called the MacBook. Not the MacBook Air, not the MacBook Pro. It's just MacBook. It's incredibly slender, 12-inch display, extremely light, and it comes in space gray, gold finish, and silver.
Just like the iPhone!
Now, let's get into some of the great new features. The first new feature is a beautiful new keyboard. There's more typing space, and it looks like there's a little bit less travel time. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but overall it's worth it. It's been redesigned. It does not use a scissor switch. It uses a custom-designed butterfly mechanism with a steel dome button. Not like a rubber one. It's steel. I think it might be stainless steel, actually, to keep it more, corrode-free. But anyway, so the new keyboard is very nice, very accurate. I've seen the slow-motion footage of people typing on it, and like the keys don't tilt or wobble or any of that. It's really solid. So, nice feature there. There it is from the side. Retina display, 12-inch, very high resolution. It's over 3 million pixels in resolution, 2304 by 1440. That's a lot of pixels.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of want one now.
Who doesn't? Yeah. It's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one we talked. Oh, excuse me. This one we talked about in terms of the rumors. The trackpad is now force touch. That means there's no mechanics anymore. You can click anywhere on the device. It still supports multi-touch gestures and tapping, but it can tell when you push your finger down hard enough to initiate a press, which indicates a click. And to make it even better, there's an electromagnet in there that sends a little bit of tactile feedback when you do that press, so it feels like you did a click, although you didn't. And they took it even further. They have force touch gestures. So, for example, if you're watching a QuickTime movie and you press the fast forward button, the harder you press against the surface, the faster it fast forwards because it's able to tell how much pressure is being applied to the surface.
That one really impressed me when I heard that one.
Ha! It impressed you! Ha ha ha! Oh, help me!
Oh, Christ!
No.
Oh, we don't need that.
No.
It's good.
Just for a second, then we'll kill it.
The cops are coming after me for that joke. All right, so
Also,
yes.
I heard that USB, the new USB Type-C was going to play a part in this device.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the only connection on it.
The MacBook Air,
besides the audio port.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was, but yeah. That's the only port I saw.
The new MacBook is equipped with a headphone jack still, so people can stop pissing their pants. Because so many people are like, "Oh, is it wireless only? Is it wireless only?" I'm just like, "Shut up! The headphone jack is small. They can fit that on there. Just calm down."
How long until it's gone?
It's a legitimate. Yeah, it's gonna be so thin one day. It's a legitimate question. I'm just messing around. But yes, this is a USB Type-C port. And it's the only other port aside from the audio jack that's on the computer. And this is another thing we talked about on awaiting input, actually. So, +1 for us again. And Mark Grumman and all the guys at 9 to 5 Mac. So, this port is really fun. It's kind of like a consumer version of Thunderbolt mixed with Lightning. So, it's reversible. You can plug the cable in any way you want. There's no wrong way to plug it in unless you try putting it in vertically, and then if you do that, you have some real spatial vision issues.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm talking like horizontally. There's no wrong way to plug it in. It not only functions as high-speed data transferring, but it can also drive video. So you can also drive computer monitors off of this port, and you can also charge the computer off of this port. It's no longer MagSafe. So yes, that does also mean there will be other non-Apple chargers that can actually charge it, battery packs too. And yes, there are hubs and dongles that can be plugged into the USB Type-C port to be multifunctional. So for example, you could have like an HDMI and USB plug that goes right into the port, and it kind of like splits those functionalities. So it's versatile. It's like a reversible Thunderbolt, but slower.
Yeah, but which all this stuff is cool and all, but remember, you use it for charging and data input output. So, well, you can only do one thing at a time unless you're using some adapter.
That is absolutely correct. Yeah. So, what's going to happen here is if you need to transfer something off of a drive, but you're charging, you would have to stop charging for a while. Now, but remember, this is just look at how thin this thing is. It could cut through the fabric of space. It's made for wireless and portability. You're really not going to be plugging things in that much.
Sacrifices.
Yeah, there's going to be sacrifices.
I'm pretty sure we're all, as far as like data transfer goes, I'm pretty sure we're all going to the cloud now.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're not a wireless guy and you're maybe not a super portable traveling guy, then don't get it. Don't get it as a home computer if you're going to use it at home. That's not what it's for. That's not its purpose. It's just like, boats are made to sail the ocean and cars are made to drive on roads, not the other way around. Unless you're James Bond and you can convert that stuff on the fly. That's pretty nifty. The point is, there's certain products for certain things. So, like, I wouldn't get it for my main machine, but maybe I'd get it just as a low-end... No, I can't even really get it as an out-in-the-field machine because I need an SD card slot for my Final Cut work. So, yeah, I can't even do that. But don't worry, Apple still has the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air. And they actually updated the 13-inch MacBook Pro as well. They gave that a bit of a bump, too. And the new trackpad, so... That's good. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, it's real neat and all, but, it's not as powerful as anything else. Well, in terms of, it's just not as powerful as a lot of their other computers. But that's not really the point of this. It's like...
Yeah.
It's not like they're testing.
Yeah, it's not meant...
technologies.
Yeah, it's not meant to be a powerhouse, but the cool thing is, one thing they did update, and it's probably under one of the technology things here, is the flash storage. It's actually about double as fast as before. And
They did mention that.
Yeah, I've seen people stream 4K video in Final Cut Pro on a MacBook Air with the previous gen flash. So imagine this generation of flash. So it's incredibly fast storage still. That's pretty awesome. In fact, I believe it's actually faster than what you can get out of the 15-inch MacBook Pro, because that didn't get updated yet. That's probably coming, I'd say, later this year, maybe around WWDC, maybe earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's that. The Flash is really good. That's a nice update. Another great thing they did was they have this really cool new battery system that fits the contours of the new unibody. Essentially, instead of having square batteries, what they do is they terrace it. So it kind of looks like steps, so they can fit more battery into the laptop. Look at the motherboard. That's the freaking motherboard. The trackpad goes here. The motherboard goes here. The rest of the space is for batteries. So
my goodness.
Yeah, you can get 9 hours of battery life out of it and 10 hours of iTunes playback on a single charge.
It's tiny. Oh my god.
It's small. This is really tiny.
Video playback.
I think. Well, yeah, it said iTunes playback specifically.
Did they?
Yeah, I mean,
I read. Oh, yeah, iTunes movie playback.
Oh yeah, that's what they were saying. But yeah, I really like the slender design. I really like that black is back, because honestly, they haven't had a black notebook since the black plastic MacBook, and that was years ago. I loved that.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah. Now, I understand why they had to stop doing it. It's simply because aluminum is hard to paint. Yeah. You get two big reasons. One, it's expensive. And two, if you cheap out, it's not going to be protected and it's going to chip. Remember what happened with the iPhone 5? That was a small issue. Actually, it happened to me a little bit. Some of the black chipped off on the second day I had it. It was minor. I didn't really care. Couldn't really see it, but it happened still. But the process is much better now, the way they do it. So that is the new MacBook, starting at $12.99 US.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
one of the oddest decisions, I think, is the FaceTime camera.
Right, good point. It's 480p, right?
Yeah, 480p, and that is on, and the display on that is a lot more pixels than that.
Yeah. Now that's a little disappointing. I understand it's hard to fit a camera into such a thin product, but yeah, that was a little bit of a downgrade. I will admit. I agree with that. All right, this will be available.
So they have the MacBook, the MacBook Air, and the MacBook Pro now.
Just like in the old days.
Even though this is
Gang's back together again.
Yeah. Gang's back together again, yeah. What now? But here's the thing. Even though there's some skepticism, and I totally understand that, remember this. Remember when the first MacBook Air came out and there was some skepticism about it?
Mm-hmm.
But remember, the more important thing is what came from that. The keyboard design, that moved into all the other products. Solid state storage, that moved into all other products. The unibody, that moved into all other products. So just imagine this. The Force Touch trackpad, that's going to be moving into the other products. The colored cases, again, the other products. The terraced batteries, other products. The faster flash, etc., etc., etc.
Like you were saying, it might not be the best thing, most powerful thing, but all the new technologies that they're showing off within it are going to be
pretty great.
Common.
Yes, absolutely. And I bet you $1 million we're going to be seeing USB Type-C on the Pros, but since the Pros are Pro machines, it's going to have more than just USB Type-C. It's still going to have Thunderbolt and everything, most likely, because Thunderbolt's still Thunderbolt's way faster than USB. I love Thunderbolt. Okay.
Yeah, they still need to target their Pro products to their Pro customers with their Pro services, but
there you go.
It's a transition period. Honestly.
Exactly, it's a transition period, and I say this. Here's my example, because I understand some people are uncomfortable with ports changing, but remember this: if we never changed the ports, would we still be using SCSI? Would we still be clipping Terminators onto our boxes and screwing stuff in?
I don't even want to think.
No. Yeah, just you guys got it lucky. Back in the day, if you had an open port on a SCSI drive, you'd have to clip a Terminator to it because otherwise it might break.
Oh yeah.
God. I mean, we've come a long way. Really long way. We're lucky. This is great stuff.
I'm excited for Type-C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
I can't wait.
I honestly, I wish
can't
it
wait
was here
for it
already.
to be used on more devices.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of that, the new Chromebook Pixel actually uses it, and we'll be talking about that later. All right. Anything else on the new MacBook? Anyone in the chat? I'll give you... You guys were already voicing some great opinions. I like to see that, but anything else? Anyone on the call before we move on?
It sure is a small computer.
It's a really tiny son of a bitch.
Yeah, Wollable brought up a good point. I honestly find it hilarious how the MacBook is thinner than the MacBook Air.
Yeah. So what's going to happen to the...
I'm just thinking they should have flip-flopped the names.
Honestly, I thought this was just going to be a new Air, but maybe what's going to happen is, again, it's that transition period. Maybe the Air is going to...
Yeah, transition.
Maybe the Air is just going to go away, and the thin machine is just going to be the MacBook.
Either that, or Apple's engineers are so good that they'll be able to get a MacBook Air into just a line.
Yeah, it's two-dimensional. Like, it breaks physics. It has no depth.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All the components are, like, a portal inside the machine that goes to another dimension, and that's where the hardware is.
Yeah, no kidding.
Cloud computing.
Yeah!
Literally.
That's a whole new definition of cloud
At its
computing,
finest.
Man. At its finest, yeah. All right, let's move on to the Apple Watch because there was some more news about it because of the press event. I was already excited, but now I'm like 10 times more excited now that there's more news about it. It's coming April 24th, and I was talking about the MacBook. I think it's coming out April 10th, I believe, and pre-orders for the watch are coming out on the same day, April 10th, I'm pretty sure. So let's talk about the watch here. So, we already talked about this on our shows before. We talked about the uses. We talked about the operating system it's running. But there's some new news about it. And the main thing I think we all wanted to know was the prices. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
So let's go open up the US store and just take a look at some prices here. So, the Apple Watch Sport starts at $349 for a 38mm display, and $399 for the 42mm display. And I believe all the bands for the Sport are the same price, and you can get bands and other accessories separate as well. So personally, I'm going for this model. I want to do the black band with the space gray aluminum 42mm screen. That's the one I want to go for. Originally, I wanted to go for the stainless steel, but I had a feeling that would cost a lot of money, and yeah, it was about $1,100, so I'm going to hold off on that. So, that's the Apple Watch Sport. The Apple Watch, the prices range from like $549, and like the Link bracelet's the more expensive one with the stainless steel. That's starting at, let's see if we can get a price here, $949, $999, and $1049. So the 38mm space black stainless steel case with the stainless steel Link bracelet is starting at $1049 USD. And there's some other configurations like with the leather loop. And now let's talk about my favorite, the Edition. Starting at entry-level price of $10,000. I laugh. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
That is insane.
I get it though. I understand. I mean, hey, we talked about that diamond-studded third-party one for $75,000, right? So.
Yeah.
Exclusively for the 1%.
Yeah. So, limited quantity, starting at $10,000. This one looks nice. I like the black band with the 18 karat gold. The 38mm 18 karat rose gold is $17,000. $15,000 for this one. Again, it's a luxury item, so that's, that price is really nothing for the person that this is targeted for. It's no big deal. So yeah, those are the prices. And let's see here. I got some information. Oh, I do have this bookmarked, but I didn't put it on the topic list. I'll save that for my quick pick. I got something else for my quick pick. Let's see here. Companion app. That's what I wanted to cover. So the companion app is now actually available. You can get the Watch app right now. You can't do anything with it, but hey, you can still have it on your phone if you upgrade to 8.2. Here's some screenshots of what it's going to look like. This is beautiful. I mean, remember those screenshots we were seeing earlier? I thought it looked so ugly, but I figured it was just there for functionality, not, form at the moment. This is what the final version's most likely going to look like. It's got a really nice UI. It lets you customize the watch features. There's also going to be a fitness companion app as part of the iOS update. It's called Activity, I think. It's the Activity app. And it just all lets you sync with your watch. Because the watch can do some things independently from the phone. And there is that power reserve mode we talked about last week. But it's mainly a companion product for the iPhone. And it works off of Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so don't worry, you don't have to You don't have to be within Bluetooth range. If you're at home and your phone's just sitting in your office and, you're in the kitchen or whatever, everything can still work. If you're on the same network, you'll still get all of your notifications and all of your app functionality pushed right to your wrist, which is really slick. Which I was hoping they would do that. I just, wanted to make sure.
I honestly wasn't even thinking of that, but that's a good point that was already solved.
Yeah. And people that were testing it were saying, and this is other good news, they were saying the Apple Watch running off the Bluetooth of the iPhone did not affect the battery life that much. So maybe a little, but they didn't say it was that bad.
Yeah, is it not Bluetooth LE?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's Bluetooth LE.
Yeah, because then that's specifically designed to cut down power
usage.
So.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Actually, that's a good point. Let's check that just to make sure.
Oh, yeah. Let's look.
I'm assuming it is because, all the Macs are Bluetooth LE.
Right.
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that's also put in the iPhones as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what powers their... whatever the heck they're calling those base station Bluetooth things now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Bluetooth LE. I don't have a spec list here. So we're not 100% sure yet, but I'm assuming that's what they would do to be more power efficient.
That would make sense. I mean,
absolutely.
It's in all the other products, so.
Absolutely. All right, so again, pre-order April 10th. They come out April 24th. And it is getting hot in this room, so I'm going to get a fan turned on here, so I'll be back in a sec.
It's hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
I am wondering how well that watch is going to sell, though.
All right.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I mean, it's warming up a bit. I was able to drive with the windows down today. I've missed this weather.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And you know what that means? We could start shooting revision again. Woo!
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm on break right now, so I'm going to try to get some stuff shot, even if it's just indoor stuff in the studio. I just want to get some more headway made, because I was so disappointed. I scheduled to shoot that last time, but it was so cold that it literally got painful to stand outside for a while because the weather changed from the time I scheduled to shoot. And our microphone didn't like the weather either. It kept freezing up. Good stuff.
Boy.
All right, so that's the Apple Watch. I'm stoked. It actually comes out a day before I go to C2E2. I'd like to be able to snag one up. Snatch? Is snag a word people use?
That'd be neat.
Yeah, I'd
You
like to,
snag.
Did you pre-order it though?
I'm going to pre-order it and see if I can get it in time, because I'd like to have it at the convention,
Okay.
because then it would be like,
That'd
well,
be nice.
in addition to the cosplay, they're going to be like, is that an Apple Watch? I'm going to be like, yeah, it is.
Look at my fancy watch.
Look
I
at my
paid
watch.
$15,000.
15, yeah. All right. Let's move on to the new Chromebook Pixel, which we were talking about a bit earlier, because it does use USB Type-C. All right, so the Chromebook Pixel, the first one, was not really regarded as a success. Is that fair to say?
It was kind of way pricey, very much.
But now there's a new one with USB Type-C, resolution of 2560 by 1700, 8 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage space, aspect ratio 3:2, 13-inch touchscreen, powered by a Core i5 Broadwell processor from Intel. And
touchscreen.
yeah, it's still touch.
All right.
And it starts at $999.
Okay.
And how much was the original
What
one?
does the first one cost?
The original was like $1,500 or $1,600.
Oh my god.
I do like those
Yeah.
colored
Why?
lights there. Yeah, that was way too much. Now, I got nothing against Google. I mean, come on, I make my living because of their existence, so I'm grateful. But,
Yeah.
but, what is really the point of a very expensive Chromebook?
Yeah, with all
Flagship?
those specs and everything.
Yeah, I mean,
It was kind of, in my opinion, at least, that's what it seems like to be. Is that the entire purpose of the Chromebook is to have a very low-end computer that's still functional.
yeah.
But
But would you pay
$1,000?
would you pay $1,000 for that?
I feel that this is
No,
sort of
I just
supposed to
paid
show off-
$1,000 for a Windows machine. I'll pay that much for a Windows machine.
Yeah.
not for a
Oh yeah, I'll pay that much for
But
a
this-
Windows machine.
This is a web browser.
It's yeah,
exactly.
It's a Chrome OS.
But you could do a lot on the internet.
That's
but-
true, but remember, it's also
Yeah, sure, but
it's also any app that runs on the Chrome OS platform.
True.
That too. Do they call it that, or do they call it something else? Chromium? What do they call it?
I've heard Chrome
Chromium
OS
OS or
Yeah.
something.
or Chromium,
Something like
OS.
that. Because it's more than just web browsing. It can run other software, but you're not going to be running like Photoshop. I'm
No,
sure you could
Unless
hack.
Adobe makes a web version, but
I'm sure you could hack this up to throw Windows on there, though. I mean, how hard could that really be for a techie?
you
I know
probably
you
could.
put Ubuntu on it.
Yeah, you could throw Linux on there. It's got a Core i5 Intel, so you could throw Windows on there. Heck, you could probably Hackintosh it. It would be probably hard to get the graphics stuff working, but you could probably still figure a way out to get it
Yeah,
somewhat
weren't they
functional.
able to do that with the first one?
Probably. That wouldn't surprise me.
Or I thought they did. Maybe that was just a different kind of Chromebook. Not
Yeah.
sure if it was the Pixel or not. I do remember that was a thing that someone
So-
did.
So, and Chromebooks overall are actually selling pretty well. I see them left and right, like in schools and news popping
I
up.
do see them
Yeah.
sometimes in my computing classes,
But
which is interesting.
why is that? It's because they cost about $200 to $400.
Yeah.
When you
Oh my goodness!
put a
Someone in the
yeah,
wait. Someone in the YouTube comments just said, "Holy a browser for $1,000."
yeah. So it's like, and I'm not against it, but the reason why the last one failed was probably because of the price. And now it's still pretty expensive when you throw $1,000 into a machine that's limited by software. That's a problem. The hardware looks pretty cool. It's got a nice design. It's a high-res display. It's not a slouch. But, again, software. If your software is bad, that's going to be a limiting factor. Yeah.
Maybe if it was $6.99 or $7.99,
Maybe, yeah.
1,000.
That'd be a little closer.
No.
Yeah, $1,000.
But like,
After taxes, that's
yeah,
easily over
again,
$1,000.
this is a
Depends where you are.
a web browser.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, $1,000 is starting to get into like pro consumers or people like us who need that extra performance power for our collaboration stuff.
We're getting into
Chrome
MacBook
OS
territory here.
Yeah, Chrome OS. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe that's directed at power users.
Probably not.
Yeah, no.
Because for
Probably
$9.99, let's think about this for a sec. You can get a MacBook Air, which definitely doesn't have as high res of a display. I will give it that. But it's still made of aluminum. It's still a 64-bit multi-core computer. It has more storage space. I don't think it has as much RAM. But the other thing is, out of the box,
It has Mac OS.
it has OS 10 on it.
Yeah.
Plus, you can
run actual programs.
Plus, it has
Ooh.
out of the
on a
box
computer.
and out of the box support for Windows as well. So that's the thing,
Right.
and that's for the
Yay,
same
boot camp.
price. Yeah. Plus, you also get Thunderbolt 1, I believe. I don't think there's 2 on there. Oh wait, no. Do you not have Thunderbolt? Wait, what? Does it have Thunderbolt 1? I think it has Thunderbolt 1. Does it not have Thunderbolt at all? Gosh darn it. See, I don't see these in person that much. It probably doesn't have Thunderbolt. Forget what I said.
Last
Shoot.
time I used a
I got
MacBook Air was in high school.
Now I gotta look this up.
Because we had those for students.
Let's actually compare this now. Oh yeah, there is Thunderbolt. It's Thunderbolt 2 even. Okay. So that's what I was originally thinking. And that's really fast. That's 20 gigabits per second. So let's see let's see what we can get. Let's just see what we can get for $9.99 from the MacBook Air here. So for $9.99, we could get an 11-inch MacBook Air, dual core 1.6 gigahertz Core i5, 8 gigs of RAM, so it actually is 8. Plus you get that extremely fast flash, which is 128 gigabytes, so 4 times the storage. Plus you run OS 10, a major operating system with out-of-the-box support for another major operating system, Windows. So, again, I'm not comparing this just to compare and say one's better than the other, because you know my philosophy. Nothing is better than anything else. I'm just showing what else one could get for the same price point as a Chromebook. Now, the disadvantage is, you don't get at... Yeah, there's some disadvantages. Like, if you go this route, you don't get as high res of a display, but you get all of these other perks. Plus, you can still run Google Chrome on it. You know?
Yeah.
And all the Chrome web apps, docs, whatever, so...
Yeah, the positives outweigh the negatives.
Pretty much. So, that's what I got to say about that. Sebastian just says the reason Apple's a monopoly, no one cares about it. No. The definition of a monopoly is when a single company has control over a market.
I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't say monopoly.
No, they're not a monopoly because if you say I want a computer, it's not like, okay, you're gonna pay a utility bill to use a Mac. No, you can choose a Mac. You can choose an HP. You can choose I was gonna say Gateway, but then I remembered. Haha, sorry. You could choose Adele. Not the singer. But it's different when you want to say, hey, I want plumbing. Okay, you're gonna pay a utility bill. Power companies, plumbing, that's a little more controlled. Apple's not a monopoly. You can easily buy a different computer or different smartphone. You don't need to use their products to get access to smartphone services or computer services. So I'm not trying to diss you, but you may want to look up what the definition of monopoly is. Sorry, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna bring up the point. Like, it's a really good display, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like it is.
How many websites take advantage of that? Really?
See, that's the thing. They're getting there. Honestly, a lot of them are pretty good because think about how CSS works. It doesn't work with raster images. It works with code, vectors.
Yeah.
Text is automatically rendered. And
SVG's responsiveness.
Yes. So actually, a lot of sites are really getting there. But you're right. Not everything is, but a lot are getting that way. As a matter of fact,
we're getting close. We're getting closer.
Because the Retina revolution, let's just call it, really started happening when the Retina MacBook Air came out like almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
Yep.
Because then people were like, whoa, we got a lot of pixels now. More products are going to be doing this. That means our apps and websites are going to need to be updated. So it's kind of where that came from. All right. Oh, Wallable has something here. Let's see what we got. Oh, beautiful. Oh no, I got no disrespect if if you have a gateway PC. I had one for a while. A lot of stuff broke on it, but I had it for
It's
a while.
just that they're kind of dead.
I think they are dead, aren't they? Didn't they file for bankruptcy a while ago?
I used to have a gateway PC when I grew up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think they're still around. I just maybe I misread them. Maybe that was something else. I thought Gateway like went out of business or something. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Did they file for bankruptcy and they're still open? Oh, maybe what happened was they had cutbacks or something. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe.
I don't feel like reading through Wikipedia right now. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. Oh, their stock is pretty. What is it?
Yeah, they don't have much available to purchase, but do they have things to purchase? Yes.
Gotcha. But yeah, Gateway PC. My second PC was actually a Gateway PC, so I'm not dissing.
Same.
I used them.
Yeah, I used them too. Hell, I loved them.
Yeah.
But then again, didn't need any power or performance or anything. I just I want to go on my computer to do stuff. Back when I was 3.
Yeah, I got way to compute the games.
Yeah.
He has a
Bring on the
computer.
interactive entertainment.
Yeah, putt.
No, humongous entertainment. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay. All right, just closing all these tabs. All right, let's see what's next on the list here. Oh, let's talk about some Cortana news, huh? Let's do that.
Okay, I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, Cortana is going to be pushing itself, or herself, onto other platforms. So it's going to have a standalone app that integrates the Cortana services on iOS and Android.
Well, that's cool.
So that's going to be coming.
If you have Windows 10 and if you have an iPhone, that doesn't mean you don't have to use Cortana. I think you could still integrate it with Windows 10. Probably, you still probably might be able to integrate it with your Windows 10 machine. I'm not sure on that. We don't know about the details yet, but
Cortana on Windows 10?
I think probably. I have no idea. I'm just guessing here.
Wait, well, it's on Windows 10 on the desktop.
Yeah, we already have.
I know.
Out with it.
I meant the integration between the two devices.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm assuming you got to sign in with a Microsoft account.
Yeah, I think that's all just kind of backed up to your Microsoft account.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it works that way. Yeah, that's one thing I kind of didn't like about it. It forced me to sign in with one to do Cortana.
I already had.
Well, I had one, but I didn't want to use it on a demo machine because I was afraid when I did that, the settings would merge. And they did. When I booted back into my normals Windows system, stuff was all screwed up, like my taskbar settings and wallpaper or something. It was all wonky. So I might make a test account. But, yeah, so that's what's going on with that. And like SC was saying, you'd probably sign in with your account so you can sync it not only on Windows 10 devices, but also iOS and Android.
Yeah. I know they do that with a lot of Microsoft products. Like, if you want to use Word, sign into Live for us, please, first. And then you're good to go.
Sure. I mean, I was using OneNote. I was just using OneNote again at the university. I use that for note stuff. You know, I sign in with an account. It keeps it synced. I can get it on my iPad. It looks exactly the same as it does on my Mac. So,
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, I love synchronizing settings. It's great.
Yeah. That's another reason why I like, things like iCloud. Bookmark something on one thing, it shows up everywhere else.
Yep.
Speaking of bookmarks, I was talking about the conundrum I was having earlier. Well, when I put iCloud for Windows on here, something didn't sync all the bookmarks all the way, so I lost like 90% of my bookmarks too.
Oh.
But I had them on Time Machine, so I restored the bookmarks property list file in OS 10 and got it all back. So Time Machine, thank you for being built in. Woo! Yeah, so I just don't even have iCloud for Windows installed anymore. I just don't like crossing those things over. It's like, oh no, that's going to kill me one day. And it almost did. All right, let's move on to the game show, the part of the show where we talk about game news like we did a lot last week, do game demos or play games. Today we're going to be playing Marble Blast Online Platinum. So,
yay!
Let's get going. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Computer Clan Live stream and video on demand. Who demand? Your demand. New demand.
No.
Oh no.
You're the man that's streaming it right now.
Yeah. So we're switching into the game show right now. We're gonna play some Marble Blast Platinum. Oh. ComputerClan.com is down. Well, it's not our website, so it doesn't matter. Haha. It's not our website. Somebody else owns that.
Yeah.
So let's boot up Platinum. And by the way, for those who came out to the Saturday stream where we did nothing but play Marble Blast Ultra, thank you. That was a lot of fun. There was actually
hell a lot of fun.
there was more people there. Yeah. There were more views on that show than on our 300th show.
I wish I could have stayed there.
Yeah, and the developers were praising us for promoting. We got them so many new users to sign up on their website because of our promotion. And I'm grateful for the work they do, too. And they're actually adding some new features. They have some new features on the website, and they have a new section for feedback so they can get some new features added into the software, the game itself. One new thing they're working on, potentially, is a chat system. So that'll be really sweet, too.
Oh, good. Goody.
Because that's one thing I like about Platinum. That's one thing I forgot to mention earlier that I like over Platinum over Ultra, is that Platinum has chat integrated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's done very elegantly too. It's like it's just kind of there, but then not in the way.
There you go.
And if they fix the UI in Ultra, then it'll be perfect.
Yeah, there's a couple nuances just because it's ported from an Xbox game, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, Ultra, get away. Give me a sec. I actually watched Ultra instead of Platinum. Okay. I'll be right back.
Yep. And for those who are ready to connect, here's the socket. Are you there, Ken? Am I connected to anyone right now? Hello?
What? I'm here.
Okay.
I think everyone poofed.
Well, I know SC said he had to go, but I can't hear Ken.
I cannot either.
Oh,
wait,
God.
he's hosting the call. No, he's hosting the call, so can't be that bad.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe he left too for a moment.
I smell something. I mean, here's someone.
Oh. Okay. We will give you a moment to work on that then.
Connecting.
Alright, we had a small microphone outage there. You guys can hear me? It's all good?
Yep.
Alright, fantastic. Yeah, again, it's probably because of that reinstall. It wasn't even reading my microphone as like a brand. It just kept saying USB class device. So I think it finally recognized it and it just kind of threw up on itself.
Verifying.
Alright, let's see.
Yes, I sent the socket in the chat for you to connect to.
Alright.
It is currently a private server as of right now.
Yeah, so we'll let our viewers join us, but right now we're just going to join ourselves.
Yep, that's the thing we do. We just want to make sure that there's enough room for us in here before we open this up to the public. Also, how many people do we want to have?
10.
10?
10, yeah. Alright, the app has crashed. Okay.
Oh, frick.
Well, hey, remember the game's running on a 2001 core, so let's cut it some slack.
Yeah.
Alright, booting it back up. I'm just going to turn the audio up a bit. Let me know if anything's too loud or too quiet. It should be okay. Alright, let's go to online mode. Let's sign in here. Alright, multiplayer, direct, paste, and it won't let me
It
join?
doesn't support paste.
It
Well,
did.
you can, but you have to hit space and then backspace.
Oh, right, because the button doesn't respond. Gotcha.
There you are.
Alright.
Is Pelican going to be joining us tonight?
No, I don't have the game.
In
Well,
which
it's free.
case...
Well, he can't. He's not on a
I'm
super
not
fast
on
network right
university
now.
internet right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe next week though.
Alright, in
Alright.
which
Oh, okay.
case, the server is going public to everyone in 3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Yeah. It's still not letting me capture the game. Again, I don't know. It's never
Oh,
done this
boy.
before. It could be.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, it's never done this before. This is really odd. I don't know if the Java launcher is causing interference, but it normally does not do this. So what we might just do is do a manual display capture.
Just point your camera at the screen and record it.
Not that manual.
I'm registered Hypercam too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started on that.
Oh yeah, I
2007
remember those.
YouTube.
And the music died. Okay. Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
capturing it now just through the monitor capture. Not directly through the game. So it's not auto-cropping. Alright, so let's take a look here. We got 7 people on right now, it looks like. Again, viewers, feel free to join us. We're in the... It's in the lobby list, right? The server list?
Yes, it is open
Sweet.
because people are joining.
Yep, and we only got, like, what, 2 slots left?
Yes, I believe so. One.
And we're going to start on Playground. Or did you just not select it yet?
No, this is the map we are starting on.
Alright, Playground! Alright. Ready for some platinum.
Alright, let me just count to make sure that everyone's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so currently we have myself, Penrose Films, SC, Hildron101010, Joel downloaded
Oh,
boobs
there's-
again,
There's Computer Pro. That looks like it's 10.
Upwind Manager 18, Wallable, Legenda 1236, Enetra314, SFC, and Computer Pro 10.
Alright, my
All of
money...
these people are now preloading the game.
My money is on Legenda to win. Or Legend 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's good.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. My music died. That's strange.
How are these marbles sentient? Maybe they exist in an alternate dimension, eternally rolling on platforms. Thank you, Marble.
Yeah, I don't know why the music stopped. Hopefully it kicks back in soon.
It stopped for
Yeah,
me,
it's
too.
a sound glitch.
Oh, it's not for you too? Okay. I could do what I did on the stream. I just played the Marble Blast Ultra music in the background
just-
through PLC.
I just turn off the Marble Blast music and just play my own
Okay.
in
Alright,
the back.
everyone is ready. I'll do a 3...
Good.
Oh, can't use my... Oh, I can't use that enter key. 3, 2, 1.
There's the music. I've missed you. Alright, I am ready!
Ready.
The goal of the game is simple. Collect the diamonds and don't die.
Yeah. Spawning in 3,
2,
1.
One.
and spawn! Ready! Set! Go! Alright, let's do this.
Yes. No, please.
Collect the diamonds and don't die.
That's pretty straightforward, but very accurate.
Yeah.
It's a simple game, really.
It's a very
just-
simple, addicting,
You're just a
physics-based game.
spear.
Yeah. You're just a spear in the sky arena called life.
Oh, great. Where'd my radar go?
Jeez.
I don't have a radar either. I think it's disabled in certain modes. Maybe?
It's not actually. It's
Oh.
just... It kind of seems to be map specific, if anything.
Maybe. Maybe that's all it is.
Hey,
Speed boost there. You really should put my voice pack on here. Because I actually made one. I just didn't install it.
Oh yeah, I made one too. It's Siri.
Oh. I do love the voices though in Ultra. I love the like female
Yes!
PA. I really
Yeah.
love that one. I got nothing against Matan or Matan. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong.
Baton.
Is it Matan?
I think. I want to say it is.
The original voice though, where it was the guy. I forgot it. I don't know his name or anything, but I just call him the guy. Those are good too. Almost too comical though. No! Oh.
Oh crap.
I
Alright,
think it's
come
his accent.
I think there were two guys that did the voices in the original game. Or at least in Gold, because there was like a voice for power-ups. Yeah, yeah, and there was a voice for like, ready, set, go! But then there was like, you know, super speed.
It almost sounded like a game show host or a used car salesman
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that's it.
from the 50s. Or something.
Are you ready to play The Price is Right? Go! Bastard. Ah,
And here's your host, Bob Barker!
Yeah! Anyway, I was about to get that diamond and someone, like, mega marbled my ass. I haven't collected a diamond in a while. Aw. Please, sir, may I have some more?
No, you get no food from me.
I just want diamonds. Raise your donger.
Then again, doesn't every person who put... No, I'm not going there.
PQ, where? I said, oh,
Who
come
is
on,
the
because of the
legendary
spam.
TQ?
What?
Who is the legendary TQ?
It actually stands for Platinum Quest, which is a different mod by the Marble Blast Platinum team.
Oh, yeah, makes sense, I suppose.
I remember when I first saw that video of it.
Got the blue.
Oh, nice. I don't know if it's out yet. I haven't been following that stuff lately.
Does that sound like an RPG? I feel... It sounds like an RPG.
It does sound a bit like it, but it's not.
What is it then?
It's like a very special version of Marble Blast Platinum with a lot of new mechanics. Like,
Really now?
yeah, I have not kept up with it, so I really don't know what to say, but I've seen, like, all these different, like, floating anti-gravity things, new power-ups, like wind turbines or something. I don't know. It was a long
Are there
time ago.
actual trees?
Trees?
Like actual tree models.
As opposed to what?
These are important
Why do you need trees?
to the core gameplay. It's a joke. It's a
I know,
horrible joke.
I love jokes, but I wasn't getting a reference, obviously.
I'm sorry. I have failed you all. That was horrible.
A minute
Every time
left.
I get here, everyone gets all of them, and then I have
I
to
know.
go across the map
It's-
only to have everyone collect them.
It's an evil business. Aw, somebody snatched my diamond.
Nope. Damn it.
Man, SFC, or Enetro, excuse me, Enetro's doing a great job. Jumbos. I think I'll just wait for the next spawn of diamonds. There they are.
Yes. Go up.
Oh,
No,
did I?
run
Oh, I
away.
missed. Oh, that was sad.
No.
Blue!
Oh.
Give me that!
No.
Oh, you bass fish.
Drop
You
the
son of
bass.
a pencil sharpener. 22 seconds, boy.
Oh, come on.
It's an evil business. Aw. Speed boost there. And that's time! Legend A, 1236, 91, Enetro, 53, Hildron, 27, SFC, 23, etc.
I got fifth. Good.
Yeah, SC has a strong bad marble. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Alright.
Everything was just about to get crazy, go nuts.
Okay, let's see what we got. What's the next map, Mr. Host?
Aw, mister. That feels
A
so special.
new car. Wait a minute.
Yes, the map is a new card.
Are we
Totally
doing both?
makes sense.
Or-
We
alright.
are.
I'm gonna be back in 1 sec. My brother actually just got back from college for break, so I'm gonna go say hi quickly. And for those who don't know, he's United Wave. He was playing with us on Marble Blast stuff before and really kicking our asses, so he might join us sometime this week.
Eat beans.
SC, can you add me in the chat for that ad thing?
What chat?
The IRC.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that thing.
Alright, let's do this!
Oh, did I click edit? No. Just edit. Oh,
Thank you.
We good?
Yes.
Yes.
we
Alright,
are
let's
good.
do it.
I'm giving the countdown to everyone on the server now. Whenever I activate the Marble Blast Platinum window, of course. And now my number pad is not working. Okay, beautiful. 3, 2, 1. That was probably way too fast to count, but anyway.
Boom! Yeah. Alright, I got a radar on this one, so okay.
Oh yeah, so do I.
Bowl is one of my all-time favorite
Oh, yeah.
maps. I love it. It's sexy.
Yeah, it seems like it's just purely random if you get a map or not now. Because I played this, or a radar, because I know
Yeah.
I played this map before and there was no radar on it, but now just there it is.
Alright!
Anyway, spawning in 3, 2, 1.
And we're off to the races! Too much speed! I shouldn't have been reading the chat room while piloting a marble.
Oh yeah, let's get hard to multitask.
Is it all yellow?
Yep.
Linus Tech Tips in the chat. I don't think that's the legit Linus Tech Tips, but
Yeah.
hey, if you are,
Nice
hello!
try.
Thank you for coming if you are him, but
Yeah,
I don't
mean-
know. Yeah, odds are slim.
Sir, we're gonna need your
Thank you.
social
Have
security
fun.
number to prove your identity.
Yeah, or something. TQ bad.
Something.
I mean, that's... If you're not him and you're using his name, that's not really polite. It's
Ethical?
that's really frowned upon, and in some cases it is considered identity theft to like a different
Illegal.
degree. It depends where you live, I guess. But yeah, I recommend you don't do that.
No. I think Steam community lags my copy because I want your free Steam.
Oh yeah? Yeah, it might lag on older games.
No.
Oh, there's a blue, there's a blue. Okay. I'm getting a speed boost there.
Dang it! No!
No!
Ah.
So close! Son of a...
No.
Oh, I cannot play this today. Oh boy, there they are. Speed boost there. I'm in 5th place? What the frick is going on?
Well, I mean, I think you can expect that whenever one of your users is literally pro marble.
Yeah, we do have some nice viewers that are very
Pussy
Better
Nitro
than
is
us.
well versed in the art of class because he makes videos on it on his channel.
Enatro?
I've seen.
Yeah. He does.
Yeah,
Ah.
that wasn't mine. Okay.
Also, I saw someone in the chat
I'm
earlier.
just failing miserably.
Someone in the chat earlier was asking when our next round of CC Trivia Solus is going to be. It's basically whenever we have like a special edition show. It's not something we do typically. And I don't know when that's going to be. I mean, it depends when we have some special occasion, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't have one planned for the not too distant future.
Yeah, the only one I can think of is our anniversary stream, but that's in August. I don't know what else would be coming up before that, as of... Son of a crap! Before
Okay.
that.
Please don't have a
So,
son of a crap.
how can you be a son of a poop?
Yeah, just please, for the sake
You were
of
birthed
humanity,
from a
don't.
poop.
Don't.
It's possible. Science.
Ah. Science is science.
I blinded me with science!
Oh god.
I was just say that. Come on.
Whoa.
I blinded myself with science. Oh crap, he got it.
Go faster! No, that's too fast. That's too fast.
Oh my gosh, all these marbles, where do they come from?
Keep missing.
Places on the internet.
The information superhighway?
Oh yes, I was just about to
Information
say that.
hardware.
Oh yeah, I saw your
Oh yeah, that should be my
your
quick
mini
pick.
zine on that.
Yeah.
What is your
That's
brochure?
gonna be my quick pick. Just you wait, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's no way.
YouTube will love to see this.
My voice isn't
It'll be in
100%
the
yet.
history books forever.
My voice isn't 100% yet, but it's getting better. The sooner it gets completely back to normal, the sooner I can record the riffing for Cinema of Shenanigans, the Kid's
Oh,
Guide to the
yeah.
Internet. Yeah. I'm excited, but I just can't record with
Do
a bad
it.
voice.
No, I mean, hey, take your time.
Yeah.
I'd rather see you take your time and make a
Yeah,
good product
all these
than
things are on hold.
just-
It's kind of funny, though, because at the university today, we were doing a public speaking assessment.
Oh.
And I gave a short presentation, and the instructor was like, I love your voice. I could listen to your voice on the radio, like, any time. And I'm just like...
Wow.
And I'm just like, well, first of all, that's awesome to hear from someone outside of the YouTube community. And secondly, you know, my grandfather, I talked about this earlier, he was on the radio. That's kind of where I get it from. And this is something I didn't tell her. I had a sore throat. Imagine if I was feeling better, what I would have sounded like. If you like to...
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Honestly,
if you-
I can't even tell you're sick anymore over the call.
Yeah, I
Great.
guess I'm able to mask it pretty well, but yeah, I still feel it. It's not as painful as last week. Last week it was bad. Anyway, 4th place for me, 1st place for Legend, and 2nd for Inetro. Pro Marbler. Oh yeah, Pro Marbler. Good game.
Hooray, I lose! But it's not Tuesday, Pat.
Tartar sauce. What are you imbeciles doing? We don't know.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do one beginner map for anyone who's new on the call.
Battle Cube.
That for me. Yes. That was I saw that and that had to be the one.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
I love Battle Cube.
it's great.
Battle Cube G4.
Yeah.
No, it's the Battle Cube G4. Never mind. I was gonna make like a G4 cube pun, but then I realized cube's already there.
Yeah. Oh well.
Unnecessary.
G4
So-
Sugar Cube, maybe? G4 Sugar Cube, it gives you a lot of energy.
But it keeps crack a lot.
Done. Alright. So, 3, 2, 1, spawn. Or,
Not Spawn,
I-
but...
I will wall
Close
with confidence. If I can't beat it best, I'll certainly beat it worst.
you called it supercalifragilisticwindowsexpialidocious.
you just now noticing?
I did pay attention. I saw that in your Skype status, and then I looked at it in the server. I'm like, wait a minute. I did pay attention to that.
Yeah, I love that. It's Chromebook complimented me on that too in the IRC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great. I love that. Yeah, if I ever need any dummy text, that's definitely what it's gonna be. Spawn.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
I don't like gravity maps.
They're tricky bitches. Give me my balls. I mean my...
Yes! Save!
Out of context
saved
sentences
myself
are
from-
out.
Yeah, out of context. Don't think anything bad about me.
Okay. Oh, now where? Now where are we? I am begging marble.
Oh, it's over.
No! I picked up a speed booster and fell off.
A speed boost there.
Oh, it's horrible.
Whoa.
Da, 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 da. Oh, I rolled right off the platform. Okay.
No! No!
Railing kill. All right. Mega Marble. Here we go. Kick some ass.
No.
Die.
No.
Oh, I
Oh,
keep
oops,
getting
that
into the
didn't work.
things accidentally.
Someone asked if I have a G4
Yes, I did.
cube.
Thank you.
Yes, I do have a G4 cube. I actually did a video about it. A couple. It's on.
Yeah.
It's on
You had
Vintage.
that really cool light
remember-
effect too for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to watch G4 on television.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a Vintage Apple Tours episode about it. But yeah, I love it. I do have one. It works great. It can run Marble Blast. It can run Final Cut. I have like 5 different operating systems on it, actually.
Oh, don't fight, you fell off. Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool machine. It's really slick.
I love
And they
it.
say it gets cooler.
Wait, what?
And
I
they
mean,
say it gets cooler. Up now, wait until you get older.
Oh yeah.
No.
And speaking
I
of
even
cool,
love the intro for the G4 Cube. Like, it even has a disk drive. But where, you might ask? Thunk just throws it right in the machine.
what for what?
Oh, the disk drive? Whenever they first showed it, he said,
Oh, yeah.
oh, by the way,
Yeah.
it has a disk drive. But where, you might ask?
Yeah.
And then just sticks the CD right in the cube.
Jobs always did such cool little like ta-da.
I really liked this
Yeah.
is all one device.
Oh, that is the
Oh,
best.
yes!
That was the best Steve Jobs
Yes.
moment ever, I think. This is one device. And Johnny, the fake Johnny Ive parody account on Twitter, was like a smartwatch, like a phone, and a revolutionary automobile. These are not 3 separate devices. Because of all the
This is
cars.
all one company.
Yeah, this is one device. Yeah, the iPhone Macworld 2007 keynote's probably the best one. It's probably my favorite still.
Love that one.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
They did a really great job with that.
Well, second place on that one, but by only a point. Brent, you got close to me. And Legend takes
That's
first at 25.
Wow, you got second. Congrats.
All right, what do we
You're
think?
only
Yeah.
5 behind Magenta, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Race Williams asks in the chat, what game are you playing? We are playing Marble Blast Platinum. The Marble Blast franchise used to be quite popular. It died down, but there's still a community that keeps it up, and we like to help promote it. So we're playing some online for fun and for our live show. We also like to play Marble Blast Ultra, which is a port of the Xbox version. But this is from the nice Platinum team.
You can get it for free at www.marbleblast.com.
That is correct. And Marble Blast Ultra can be obtained at marbleblastultra.tk. It's all free.
It's all free, it's all good.
Yep.
Unless you have a Windows 95 computer, in which case, sorry.
You probably couldn't run it then, yeah.
Yeah.
Crumble Girl
I think-
says, I bet the G4 Sugar Cube crashes after an hour. Yeah, it crashes after an hour.
Well done, my friend.
Oh,
well done.
oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sink it in.
Horrible. Horrible.
Taco Bell gave me diarrhea,
This is the
someone
last
said. Well, we
one.
don't need that. Yeah, this is probably the last one for tonight, so we can move on to CC Trivia.
Alright.
Our interactive quiz show. So get ready for that. That'll be next. Game 19-10. And I'm excited. I'm also excited for that Half-Life 2 Episode 2 cinematic stream. For those who haven't heard, it's Saturday, March 14th, excuse me. March 14th at 6 p.m. Central. March 14th, 6 p.m. Central. We will be live streaming Half-Life 2 Episode 2 with the cinematic mod from start to finish. Alright!
Alright.
I-
So,
Someone's...
there we go.
There we go.
And spawning in 3, 2, 1. Of course I spawned at the opposite end of the frickin' map.
Yeah.
But at least I spawned near a
Easy
speed
science.
booster.
Ah, shoot! Guy came out of
Easy
nowhere.
Sean says, why 10 spots? How about 15?
It gets really
hell
crowded.
No.
It gets really crowded. I played on servers with like 15 people. It's like nobody gets any points except for one guy.
Yeah.
No, I kind of like it crowded personally. I don't know why.
I mean, 10.
I think there needs to be a balance. I like 10 because it is crowded, but it's not
What about
12?
constantly crowded.
We just picked 10 because it was a round number. I mean, I'm sorry if you didn't get in.
Yeah,
12 is
no.
an even number. Like, that logic makes sense. Oh.
Did I Mega
Yeah.
Marble you?
Oh!
No! No!
No.
That diamond belonged to me!
Don't belong to me.
No! Oh.
I have the rights to it. I have this document right here.
You have to copyright it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
you put a
copyrighted
patent
the
Oh,
on
diamond,
it.
Ken. It's mine.
That's mine. I copywrote my diamond. Gosh, Oh, 1 second. Never mind. It's not too bad.
There's
Preemptive blue!
No! It went too far!
Too far gone.
Another blue. Oh, well.
Preemptive blue!
Oh, I'm done.
No! Oh, no! I was...
Crap.
No! Blue! Give that
Preemptive
shit.
blue!
Oh, somebody mega marble my ass! No!
Oh, crap, I was right on the platform that it was on, and then I rolled off of it.
Oh, I got the yellow.
Nope.
That's
I'm dead.
good enough. Oh, frick on a stick.
Frack on a stack.
Frick.
There you go.
Yeah! Oh. What the hell? There was like a clip there. What the frick was that?
Boom.
Did you take a crap? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh,
Don't ask.
I
Just
won't.
don't ask. You really don't want to know.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I'm doing horribly.
Pull
Nice
it back.
self-confidence.
Oh, I did such a nice launch there. I braked on the friction surface, and I still couldn't... Oh, I got 1 gem. Whatever. No! No! Oh, I was incorrectly timed. That was bad. That was inaccurate. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Where are you? You're over here. Okay.
43.
Mega Man Mama Kids.
3?
Yeah? I'm just gonna stop and pick up some cream! Oh, there's blue.
What? What? Cream?
Oh, somebody got it.
Everyone go crazy.
Just gonna stop and pick up some
Oh,
cream!
no. Oh, where's that even from?
I have no idea. Crow says in a Mystery Science Theater. It's gotta be from something, though.
Oh.
I just love the way he
Okay.
says it. I just love the way he says it. It's probably referencing something. If anyone knows, let me know, because...
We'd love to know.
Cultural difference when you're watching a show from the 90s and 2015. Some things
Yeah.
don't get bridged.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, that one I know, though. I love that.
It's what's for dinner.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. I'm pretty sure those are 2 separate things. But they're
Where's
still
the beef? It's what's for dinner.
about beef,
Apron.
though.
There you go.
Beefy bison beef.
Beefy, yeah, beefy bison. I have like
Beefy.
no control over my marble today.
I am horrible, and a horrible person, and a horrible marble.
I'm a horrible marble.
You know, I wonder if there's ever Marble Blast fan fiction written.
I don't know how you do it, but there could be.
Oh, people will
rolled up
find
to
a way to
Jimmy
write
one
about
day.
anything. Let me tell you.
I believe it. I'm not doubting that.
I rolled up to Jimmy one day.
Oh,
He was
shut
wearing
up!
his special skin.
He was looking. He was looking rounder than usual.
Oh my god.
25 seconds. I'm tied. No, wait, I'm not. That's Pro Marbler. Shoot! Got my hopes up. It's over. I got 4th. Do I want to know?
No.
I'm just gonna roll around doing nothing. Alright, congratulations, Legend, Pro Marbler, and Inetro. Alright, thank you everybody for playing. We are now moving into CC Trivia, which is our online... Yeah, which is our live interactive game show.
Quit.
And we'll be starting that in just a few moments. And I didn't put the IRC password in my agenda file, so... Brent?
Gotta remember these
Yeah.
things.
OS
It's
10
actually the last thing I sent you.
OS 10 is not based on FreeBSD. OS 10 is based on Darwin. FreeBSD is a component of it. It is not solely based on FreeBSD. OS 10 is also not Linux-based. Do not think that. That is not true. It does not use a Linux kernel.
It's Linux-like. but
Yeah,
it
it's
is
Linux-like.
Unix-based.
It's a Unix system based on the open source Darwin technology that Apple built, which is a mock microkernel, which integrates technologies like FreeBSD and other components, but it is not a Linux system. It is a Unix 03 compliant system.
It's a Unix system. I know this.
Yeah, it's a Unix system. I know this. Anyway, yes, we are here. Password. Pretty please. I really got to write this down. I will put it somewhere. Is it in the...
Put it on a sticky note and put it on the back of your head. That way it could be a
Please
mental
don't,
note.
because that's quite literally my IRC password as well.
Putting it on the back of your head?
Because it's a
What?
mental note.
Oh, that!
So
Oh,
you
I
can
see what
find
you're
your
saying.
head.
Never mind. We won't get into that. Joey says, I don't understand how anyone can be an Apple fan. Well, it's up to you. I wouldn't consider myself a fan. Like, I use their products, but it's not like I'll... It's not like what it is
It's
with
not like I'll
sports.
cool them off.
Because, you know...
If you ask me, Apple is sort of the luxury side of computing in a way.
They are.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In a way.
But then, and I agree, for a lot of things, yeah, they really are. And then you got other companies out there that make, diamond-studded phone cases and stuff.
Oh yeah, and like $10,000 smartphones.
Yeah. Brent, did you send me the password? I was on D&D. I may
You
not have...
might want to restart the client now because you might have already gotten kicked off with the quick sender
Oh, shoot, you're
account.
right.
But anyway, like I was saying before, I already sent it to you a few weeks ago. It's the last thing I sent to you.
Oh, it's the last thing
just-
you sent? Okay. Oh, look at that. All right.
$10,000 phones and $10,000 watches. Oh wait a minute.
All right, so let's boot up trivia here. I'm sorry, guys. I will have this password thing down soon. The automation really speeds things up, but I kind of slowed it down sometimes by not having the password ready. I will put it in my agenda file, so I can just.
The only
Get it
reason,
down locked.
for anyone who's curious, well, hey, why don't you just have a password if that makes things faster? Identity theft.
Yeah.
We don't want this nick being stolen right before CC Trivia because then it's a pain in the butt to deal with, and it also slows down our show.
Yeah. Plus, now it's saying Quicksender is in use, and I can't get in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so we got a little problem with the Quicksender, so we'll give it a moment. Chew it over with Twix. We'll see what's going on here.
Make sure you close the CC Trivia application too, so that way it's still not
Yeah.
connected.
Let's see what happens here. All right, Quicksender logging in. There we go.
Okay.
We're banging on all cylinders now.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there it is. Connection
Who's-
successful.
Who's in? CC Trivia. If you want to play, log into the chat room. You got to be in the chat room, not the YouTube comments. That don't work. You got to be in the chat room. Links in the description if you're curious. If you're watching us on our live page, then you're already good to go. All right. Who's in? Oh, I just realized those video files for the click to confirm thing, those got wiped out when I did my refresh.
Oh.
So I will need those back later. So right now there's just going to be a little bit of a white box there. But that's okay.
Whoops.
I warned people at the beginning of the show there might be a few small hiccups, and there were 3 already, because I had to refresh the system recently, so I had to reinstall a lot. Sometimes things get mixed up or something, so...
I'll see if I can find a way to integrate them directly into the
Okay.
application. The reason why I didn't initially is because whenever I go to tell QuickTime this is where the file is, it won't load from my resources file.
Okay.
It wants a string. And whenever I try to say, go to this file in my resources, it says, no, we need a string. This is not
Gotcha.
a string. Can't work. So I think there might be another way around that.
Yeah.
So that way it's still embedded, but it actually works.
All right. Joey Jojo Jr. Shabadu, nice name, said Apple once again proves that their products are nothing more than a fashion accessory. That's not true at all. That's not the industry they're in. The watch is a fashion item, but it's also meant to be functional. They don't make fashion accessories. They're not a jewelry company. They're not a clothes company. They don't make
They're a tech
tire.
company.
They're a tech company, yeah.
Heck.
I don't consider my laptop to be a fashion accessory.
No.
I don't think any professional would.
Having said that, do I want my computer to look nice rather than ugly? Yes.
I want it to look nice, absolutely. I don't want some ugly looking machine, and that's why I love this thing. It's got a beautiful display and a
Yes.
beautiful chassis, but I don't call it a
I
fashion
will
accessory.
pay more. I honestly will pay to some extent a little bit more if your product looks nice. Does
Yeah.
that mean I consider it a fashion accessory? No. So yeah, I like it to look nice. I don't think it's fashionable and off to flaunt out in public.
Mhm.
But yeah. Yeah, there's kind of a limit there. Are we all in?
I think we only got 4 players. So, and we'll start with that.
Really?
If there's more coming, that's fine. You can always join in anytime. All right, so this is
What about
game.
Steve.
Well, Steve's too generic of a name. We need a screen name that we can identify you by if you want to play. So you'll need to sign in with a more legitimate nickname. All right, it's game 19-10. The game is beginning soon. If you want to play, remember the questions are put into the chat room. That's where you answer them. If you want to just spectate, you can watch the video feed, but I highly recommend if you're playing, don't have the video feed on, because the latency is about 30 seconds and it's probably going to confuse you. So, just letting you know. Alright, so, yeah, you're on the board now. The game is beginning. Get ready, because question 1 is coming up right now. And here we go. Oh, all the music files are gone too. Oh, today's a great day. All right, I'll do the music.
That's the wrong track, Ken.
Yeah, it's a secure socket layer. Gosh, CC trivia without the music is really lame.
Hold on. Go fetch the files out of my Dropbox.
Yeah, but we're already going, and people already have the feed muted, so we're already in it.
Right.
Yes, the correct answer is secure socket layer. I didn't even get to read the question. Let's see, the people that got it correct are Netro, SFC, and Sebastian Cat. All right, now we got another player in there, and we got Netro on the board, so now I got to add them in. Now I got to reread them in order so I get the points right. Let's see here. Netro, SFC, and... Oh, you said security sockets layer. I don't know if that would actually be the same thing. But since I already had the answer thing go through, I'll give it anyway. So we got Netro, Sebastian... No, excuse me. We have Netro, SFC, Sebastian. All right. Killer. All right, let's cue the music. Ding.
That's not music.
Question 2. Normally there's music. Just pretend there's music. Play Ain't No Mountain High Enough or something. In terms of email protocol, what does the acronym IMAP stand for?
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
We'll let you in on a little inside CC thing here. These were all beta tracks for CC Trivia.
No. Right. Still going. Clock's still ticking. "13 seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, time is up. Time has run out. Let's take a look at the correct answer. The correct answer is Internet Message Access Protocol. A lot of people said mail, but it's not mail. It's message. Got to remember that. Let's see who got that correct. Maybe there were 3 and I didn't see them, but we got Netro, so he gets 3 points. Who else we got here? We got Netro. Who's next? There's a lot of incorrects here. I've never seen it as mail. I even just double-checked it just to make sure. We got Internet Message.
I guess we just, we make that association. It's for mail. Oh, so yeah, must mean mail.
We got Mops and Svink. Cvink, I guess. Mops and Cvink. All right, so 2 points for second place, 1 point for third place. Good job. All right, question 3 is coming up. Get ready. And boom! What version of Windows was codenamed Memphis?
Walking in Memphis.
I'm walking on broken glass. Ow, 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 because I'm walking on broken glass. JTE702 says, Ken, I think you know me. I recognize the name, but I can't associate it with the face. Windows Mountain Lion. Good grief.
Oh boy. And then just how they spelled lion.
Well, that was Zomies. That was Pelican. Just doing his
No.
joke answers.
Yeah, but still.
Is that not how it's spelled?
Time's ticking. Time's ticking.
Windows 1001.
I'm sorry. That year hasn't happened yet. Actually, it has. What am I talking about?
Yeah, pretty sure it has.
Windows me? Let's talk about Windows you.
All right, time's up. I think we did get answers, though. Yeah,
Hi.
it was Windows 98 or 4.1. And I believe someone did get that in there in the right time at the end. We have SFC, eNetro, and then Mr. Appleman. All right, excellent. Next question. Marker. Here we go. Quartz Extreme was
And
introduced...
action!
Speed! Yeah, it should be speed, then Mark. Yeah, we'll get into that later. Anyway, Quartz Extreme was introduced in what major release of OS X? So, how does it go? It would be roll sound. Then they'd say speed when the sound equipment's
Roll
up to
sound!
speed. Speed!
Speed!
And then it'd be roll camera, rolling, and then you'd say marker, and then you'd have the clapboard guy come out, say the scene number, the take, clap
Then you
it.
say ready, and then you say aim, and then you say fire and shoot everyone on the set.
That's
No.
not how filming works. Wait, maybe it does. Cause
Honestly, I
I'm
don't
sure
know if they
film.
say speed anymore because we usually don't have to wait for equipment to get up to speed, but it may still be used as a term, just like
Well, no, they say speed boost there.
just. I mean, we
Yeah,
still
you know what they
say
say.
we still say film when we don't really use film. I don't know.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Some people say we're speeding. You know, we're still speeding. We're still rolling everything. I don't know. I don't hear the term that often, but
Well, they're speeding, so they go over the speed limit.
yeah, we're breaking the speed. Anyway, OS X Jaguar is the correct answer, and Derpy Firefox is in the chat. Hi, when are you gonna get those Computer Showdown lines to me? I'm still waiting. I know everyone's been getting sick, and it's hard to voice act when you're sick, but just get into me soon. Derpy Firefox and the IRC here applied to the Computer Showdown cast. So I was wondering.
So the test lines.
Yeah, the test lines,
You had
exactly.
me confused because I was like, I haven't even gotten this.
No,
yet.
no, we're not shooting like art. I say shooting because I'm thinking of film, but we're not doing that part yet.
Yeah,
We're still
that's
pre-production.
pre.
Yeah,
Pre-
that's why I was confused there for a moment.
All right, so 10.2 Jaguar, SFC, eNetro, and Sebastian. And that was a big thing. Quartz Extreme is responsible for a lot of the graphics that are driven now. And let's get Michael in here.
Hello.
Michael, how you
Hey,
doing?
What is
Michelle.
that?
I'm doing good.
Good,
How
good.
about
You're doing
yourself?
good. Not with grammar, but with everything else. That's good. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
It's reminds me of that Drake and Josh episode we were actually just quoting. Where Drake is like, I hope you do good. Well, what? It's funsies.
Doing good or doing well?
Question 5!
Yep.
What version of OS X introduced Exposi? I'm just kidding. It's expose. What do you
I
think?
think that's OS 10.11.
Oh, great. The accented E got wiped out in the chat room, so it's expose.
It's HackOS 10 beta.
They know what I mean, though. Yeah, there's a
Does
couple.
it show up?
It shows up as a question mark. Yeah, there's a couple things. We're working
Yeah,
on it.
I'm pretty sure it's whenever it has to convert string to
It is.
bits that conversion error happens.
That's what that is, yeah. But yeah, it's 10.3 Panther. That's the correct answer. Super useful feature. SFC, eNetro, and Sebastian. Let's see here. SFC, Inetro, and Sebastian. All right. Ready, set, mark.
Speed.
Speed. No, it should be the other way around.
Scene.
When we were shooting Cinema Shenanigans, one of my buddies who was helping with the key grip, or he was just helping with the grip, instead of saying like clap for the clapboard, he would say explosion. Did somebody say boom? Boom.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get to be the
Love that.
boom operator. I thought Sandy was the boom operator.
Did somebody say boom?
Somebody say boom. Anyway.
5,000 free.
Yeah, take 5,003. We must get back those stolen Maggie daddies. Anyway, enough of that. In terms of CPU design, what does the acronym RISC stand for?
Risk assessment.
Yes.
Well, Spink, you're really late on the draw there.
More shenanigans? Oh, we got a lot of cinema shenanigans coming up. Oh, yeah. We got some great plans. We're working on that Kid's Guide to the Internet one. That's, riffing gold mine, dude. Reduced instruction set computing is the correct answer. We got some mixed answers. That happens a lot, but hey, no one said this would be an easy game. It is reduced instruction set computing. So we have SFC, Sebastian, and Mr. Appleman. All right, I think we're on the final question. You double the point values. Get ready. Oh, good. What ISP owns a product named Xfinity?
Hey, guess what? They just host your Marble Blast Platinum sale.
Yeah, so thank you. Brought to you by Xfinity, by Comcast.
Yay.
Is the correct answer.
Is the reason why I have horrible internet.
Well, it happens. Anyway, back to
That's the
this.
reason why I don't have a horrible internet.
You have pretty good. Yours works.
Yeah, mine
Actually, no,
works
it's
for me.
Windows.
SFC,
It's actually Windows'
Metro
fault. So,
Oh, blame the computer.
well, it's true.
Gotta blame something.
Gotta blame something. Someone's got to go.
And
On
I'm
down.
not
Linux,
the
it's
one
much
that manages
faster.
it.
Really?
Hmm?
That's
Really?
interesting.
I know, it's weird.
I won't ask how.
Yeah. And Sebastian. All right, thanks everyone for playing. The game is over. Sorry I didn't have the music, but the game's still valid. So let me pull up the leaderboard and see what's going on. And now someone will sue us for not having the music, so they
Whoa.
can't concentrate as much. Just kidding. You shouldn't be listening to the stream while you're playing anyway.
I just found my quick pick for today.
Good.
Unintentionally while browsing through my Twitter feed.
Good.
Oh boy.
All right, let's see who we have here. SFC got first place, so he gets 5 points, and then we go on. Second place gets 4, third gets 3, so on. So SFC gets 5 points added onto his score, and Netro gets 4 points added onto his score. And what else we got here? Sebastian. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I don't think you're on the board yet, so we're going to get you on the board now. Because you got some points there, so you got 3 points. And let's see, 4th place is a tie between Mops Network and Mr. Appleman. So you both get 2 points, so Mops goes up to 3. Mr. Appleman, I don't think, is on the board. So Mr. Appleman, 10, 10, 10. Huh, similar numbers. Goes up to 2. And it looks like last place was C-Vink, who is also now on the board with 1 point. So thank you everyone for playing. We have 24 people on the leaderboard right now. The 2 leading players, after 10 rounds of game 19... Yeah, I know you're a new player. That's good. We like new players. Is currently 37 for SFC and 32 for Enetro. Interesting.
One game would tie him.
Yeah, so if SFC gets no points next week, or whenever we host it next, which should be next week, and Enetro gets first place, they'll be tied. So we can't do a final match yet because they're still so close, but not close enough, you know. All right, so thanks everyone for playing. That was a lot of fun.
I got
And-
Mac Tracker on standby.
All right, thank you, sir. Yes, we will be moving into the next part of our show, which is weekly selections.
And first, we have the file extension today, brought to you by FileInfo.com.
The central file extension registry, and the file extension of the day is...
Don't tell me it's going to be like an MP3 like it was last week.
Even worse, it's an RTF.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Which stands for retweet format. No, rich text format file.
Oh, I love the retweet
Thanks,
format.
WordPad.
And the question of the day is, which file extension is not used for system files in Microsoft Windows? Is it A.sys, B.mod, C.dll, or D.drv?
It's definitely .mod. It's a music file format.
It's totally not DLL.
Good. MOD, nice.
It totally is DLL. DLL isn't used in Windows whatsoever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah,
hell.
totally
Why
isn't
would they want
used
to use
at
that?
all.
All right, we are on the random number generator with Mac Tracker. Now, did Mac Tracker get updated for 2015 yet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Let me check.
Yeah.
MacTracker.ca.
Michael, you said you have it open, so you should be able to see, right?
Yeah, no, it isn't.
Okay, so we'll still do
Let
one.
me see if there's an update in the Mac App Store, though.
Yeah, check quickly just to make sure. I mean, updates automatically install.
Nope. The only updates I have to install is OS 10.10.2 and iMovie.
I would install 10.10.2 if I were you.
You would install?
I would, yeah, definitely.
Fuck.
It,
Oh, looks new. Maybe not.
all right, so 1 through 39 still.
Yep. Oh, it's gonna be 1 through 40 here soon.
Yeah. All right, so we got 10. What you got?
Okay, that's easy. 85.
That sounds correct. How many bottles?
7 models.
7 Apple products in 85, and the random number generator gets 5.
Macintosh system software 0.3.
Oh.
Wait, so that would be version 2?
Let
Would
me
that be
see.
version 2 of the OS? Because sometimes they label it differently. I think 85.
Yeah, it was System 2.0.
System, yeah. Okay, so System 2.0. Yeah. Colorful. Just kidding. Okay.
So
Well,
far,
here you go. This is System 2.
It's the best random Apple product.
I love it. There's actually a really big thing that was introduced in System 2. Does anyone know off the top of their head what it was?
Was
accessories?
it multiple files and folders?
Yes, exactly. The hierarchical file system was actually introduced
Yes.
in System 2.
Oh.
Before that, it was a flat file system called MFS, or Mac File System. HFS is still used today. I mean, obviously, it's got, more addressing space. But this HFS started back in Mac OS 2. So, going way back. That was the big
Before
thing.
it was
with
even
System
called
2.
Mac OS.
Yeah, it was just addressed as System.
Yeah.
It was because it really didn't need a name because there really wasn't like a lot of other stuff out there. But once, Windows started getting bigger, they kind of wanted to differentiate it, and it started getting labeled as System. Like when you got the box with the discs in it, it said System 7 in the big text, and then later it said Mac OS 8.5 or something like that. So
They didn't
System,
use
give me a
branding when
coffee.
It wasn't necessary, but as soon as it became necessary, boom, there was branding.
it's the same thing with the iPhone. It was just known as iPhone software. It wasn't called iOS, or it was called iPhone OS like 2
Yeah.
versions later, then iOS. So yeah, it's just like the watch. They don't address it as Watch OS, but internally it is named that. But they don't really call it that. We're too early on right now. Okay. Let's go to the bad translator. What do we got for bad translations today, guys? Send in your suggestions right now. This part of the show can be quite funny at times.
Oh, wait, we're on Bad Translator?
Yes, we're on Bad Translator.
Hmm.
What is this?
How about that, just for first?
Yes, yeah, let's just do
Chocolate?
that. Let's see what
Did
this
you say
does.
chocolate?
Someone say chocolate?
Chocolate? The favorite episode. Oh, what's this? What is this?
10 Nights at Kenny's. It's funny that you bring that up because I remember talking about that. That was actually a little film idea that I was going to do. I still want to do it. I have a cool idea. But not yet.
Oh.
My brain is fried from today, so that's all I could come up with.
See, now, that last part of the sentence, that could mean a couple different things. So,
Yeah.
I don't want to jump to...
Scotch tape.
I don't want to... Okay, good. Whew, that was a close one.
I don't know what else it could mean.
Well, you'll grow up and learn it eventually. Anyway, so we're going to go to the translation here. And it's translated to, brown, he said to me chocolate.
Okay.
It's just like
Interesting.
it's just like in Mystery Science Theater when Gypsy asks, "Is that dirty?" Servo would say, "It depends what books you read." Is that dirty?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's do this one. I might call it like 4 Nights at Frankie's though, instead of 10 Nights at Kenny's. 4 Nights at Frankie's. And then I wanted to do a happy and cheerful one called like 5 Days at Denny's. You win the game and you get a Grand Slam breakfast.
Yes.
5 days. Let's do a cheerful one, huh? 5 days at Denny's. It translated to, of course, 10 days. Well, that was no fun. Let's see. Let's do Michael's suggestion.
All right.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Anyway, I remember earlier, I was talking about still battling this cold, only a little bit, but, Brent was saying, you sound no different. And that's true, I probably don't. It's all in the salt water. Gargle some hot salt water, you'll feel good. You'll be able to talk. Like, you don't have to clear your throat as much. It's just gargle with salt water. It really works. It's cheap
I'll have to
remedy.
try that.
It's a cheap remedy before, like, if you're about to do a lot of speaking or something, and you don't want to be coughing or something, or clearing your throat much, just gargle salt water for like a minute or two. It's magic.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It works.
Yep, sodium chloride. Biatch! All right, we got Joe went to the bar. Tell me, where are you? And where is the pencil? Wine. He concluded that. He's drunk. Where is the pencil? Where is my pencil?
That actually turned out really good.
Yeah. Where's the
are you?
Where is the pencil? Semicolon wine. Where's the
That reminds me. I'm gonna go in the phrase generator and get something.
Oh, go to the
Yeah.
phrase generator. Okay.
Oh boy.
I want to do a quote from Joel Hodgson. Sometimes I drift off into my own little world. I might be paraphrasing. But it's okay. They know me there. I thought that was always so cool. Translate that.
While we're waiting, would you like to finish your dinner with a Latino rosemary finish and indigestible fluoride flavors are combined in this 1999 Fiat Nor from El Burro Wiring?
I'm sorry. I was reading Pelicans. Vladimir
I can't even.
Vladimir Putin's top 6 scandalous skateboarding tips.
On BuzzFeed.
What?
What? Okay,
Unbelievable.
well. What is this one?
20 truths that make police officers
that's-
feel...
this is
Oh.
Okay, well.
Alright, this one's translated to, this is my world, but you must know. Alright? Let's do
Which
Pelicans.
one was that?
That was my, different one. Mine.
I'm not sure how to feel about this one.
Oh no.
8 things that will make your surgeon feel sexy?
Okay. Oh God.
Feels sexy. Okay.
Please stop.
Translate.
There it is. Clickbait headline generator. Oh, come on.
Do his where mom and where dad know his whereabouts?
What? Oh.
I was actually just watching the Mystery Science Theater episode of Werewolf with Charlie Sheen's brother. Or is it
The
his uncle?
surprising truth about
One of them.
dental care.
It was one of them. Not Martin Sheen. Joe Estevez. Yeah, that's who it was.
Sheen Estevez.
Yep. Anyway, this translated to Vladimir.
Ken, scaring me.
Okay, Vladimir Vodka.
Oh boy.
Vladimir Vodka.
Come on, say it already.
How can I say Putinka with a straight face?
What?
I don't get it.
Putinka. Vladimir Vodka Putinka. 6 scandals.
Skiing games.
I think this one might be good. I think I got a good one.
I just looked at it.
Oh my god, look at Pelicans.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Continuing off this, we got
I
this.
haven't even said it yet.
Okay. Alright. William Shatner's 6 mind-blowing, leaf-blowing tips. That's gonna be the next one.
Oh god.
Yes.
Pelican, your other one, though, it's making me winded. Alright, I'm gonna read it now. Vladimir Vodka Putinka. 6 scandal skiing games.
Alright.
My
Whoa.
God.
Okay.
Really
Suck,
too
the
hard
Hunger
to
Games?
say.
Yeah, it's the skiing games now. The best, and I was gonna say shredder, but you don't really shred on skis, do you?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I haven't skied in years. Gosh, it's been a long time.
I don't know if I want this.
Oh.
Miley Cyrus's
Oh,
10
no.
parenting secrets. Yeah. Oh boy. They're secrets because they were withheld by like the Department of Homeland Security or something. Miley Cyrus.
Going to the mind-blowing, leaf-blowing tips now.
Here we go.
Number 1, watch this stream.
Here's a translation.
Oh,
Pelican,
Oh,
you're some
no.
magic. Okay, this one translated to 6 William the Shatner upset the balance of raw materials.
God. Why did William
Why?
No,
Shatner
this
mess
is
up the
this is a
balance?
serious situation. You can't upset the balance of raw material.
William, no, this is the funnier part. It's William the Shatner.
For only $5 a day, you can make the balance of the raw materials stable again.
Yes,
Please donate to 1-800-WILLIAM the Shatner.
Please
I
help
think
us
What I'm
balance
gonna
raw.
refer to him now.
Oh my gosh.
Will the Shatner.
Oh my gosh, dude.
William the Patinka Shatner.
Springtrap's 3 mind-blowing, 2 spooky jump scare tips. Let's do that one.
Oh god, what is the one that I just pasted in the
Wait,
Skype chat?
I think I
What?
no. Here's a good
What?
one.
I don't
10
even.
shocking foot care secrets. From
Yeah, okay. We're gonna done-diddly do that one. Let's see here. This other one is 5 scandalous Microsoft Excel tips from Transportation Secretary Anthony Fox. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when you laugh so hard, it feels like there's like no pressure in the room and your head is just like expanding and it's gonna pop. Alright, this one translated to, yes, 3 Springtrap, 2 spooky jump scare suggestions. Well, that wasn't that off, actually. What is that last name? Galifianakis?
I don't know.
Oh, no, it's not.
Galifianakis.
Alright, we're gonna do this, probably one more. Thanks everyone for the suggestions,
Bill.
and then we're gonna move into quick picks, so members get your
Doing
quick...
Bill Gates one. because I think that one.
Yeah, you can probably do that one too. Just get your quick picks on standby because we'll be moving to those next. I have 2 for tonight.
I have one for
Okay, I
tonight.
gotta show you mine.
I have one actually.
A fresh video I made today. It's pretty stupid.
Oh,
and
good.
Short.
Oh, good.
Did you see?
You
Did you
got
see my
magic
comment?
picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
On your mark. On your mark. Get set.
You okay?
We're riding on the internet. Cyberspace. Sex free.
You know, I
Sissy-
actually found somebody at my
Sissy
school
said
who knows
free.
about that video.
Well, yeah.
Oh, good.
Anyway, this one translated to: in order to transport Minister Anthony Fox 5, Microsoft on this problem. All right. Anyway, let's move
Hey,
into
Skyber.
we'll move into quick picks now. Skyber, my man,
Skyber.
my home slice. Where have you been? I'm just kidding.
What?
All right.
I don't hear you, Skyber.
Yeah, we don't hear you. Anyway, we're moving on to quick picks here, so we're going to start with Michael here. Let's see what we got here.
Did we talk about this in Tech Topics? I don't know.
We talked about. I know you weren't here. We talked about USB Type C, but I didn't look at this. That they're like the primary inventor of Type C. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, according to this.
Whoa.
Project
I mean, that
Ooh.
kind of makes sense because they've done a lot with I/O before. I mean, just look at Lightning. It's a lot like USB Type C. Look at FireWire. That was huge. And they were also one of the main backers of Thunderbolt, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty
Hold
slick.
on, I've got another picture that fits directly with this.
Okay.
Where's Skype? Come on. There we go.
Let's see what we got here. There, I said it. Yeah, nice. I love that account. All right, let's do SC. What you got here? I bet I know what it is, but
Yeah, I made the zine for design class, and it's supposed to be a fake 90s pamphlet on how to get on the internet.
Yes.
Or as this pamphlet calls it, the information highway.
yeah.
Information.
SecureCom Online presents your guide to the information. I love it. We got like these curly serif fonts with the solid drop shadows and the stickers and the AOL disc. Oh, AmandaPlease.com.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amanda, please.
Amanda, please. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Nice. What's a web page?
Is that something ducks walk on?
Yes. My goodness. Oh, this is beautiful.
And then there's email.
The way he says it is like,
Man, what's that?
the way he says it is like, and then there's email. It's like, oh, don't even get me started on the email. And then there's email. Jeez.
Oh,
Alright,
now there's underwater virtual reality.
All right, let's see here. Who's next? Pelican has a video that he made.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah, it's
eights
fresh.
can you have? How many
Yeah.
eights can you have?
Look how many 8s you can have.
8. 8.
Eight. So, what? Pelican, what's the point of this?
So know how many 8s you can have. Dude, that's a lot of 8s.
It's informational.
I love the Oh, that's different. And
This is a very informative
player.
video. Yes.
That's great.
all right, I love it. How many eights can you have? Any other Computer Clan members with quick picks before we move on to mine?
I do.
Skybers.
Oh, Skyber, okay.
And
A Kickstarter campaign. Oh, so okay, so
Yeah,
it's a
so
virtual
it's like-
reality headset that can work underwater.
Oh.
Let's see, it's called.
hmm.
I've seen this word before. Nautilus. Nautilus.
Nautilus.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's actually the file manager for
Yeah, I was
Ubuntu.
gonna say.
That's where I've heard of it. That's right.
I was gonna say that.
That's slick. So you could like be swimming in a pool, but you could be like on the Great Barrier Reef or something.
Yes.
This is
Now you can be in
great.
virtual reality on air and in the sea.
That's cool. So how much would this cost? Like $500? Let's see here. There's probably no price, but let's see what the backer is at.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know what VR HMD is. What's HMD?
Head mounted display. Head mounted display.
So if you pledge $189, it says you get 2 VR head mounted displays. So is that
And $149. But I think that's early bird price. So.
okay? Yeah, probably. They usually do that. All right, slick.
Nice.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, no. On the side it says estimated retail price $199 USD.
Oh,
That's pretty cheap. Wow.
especially with what I overshot. I was
By
like
the way-
$500.
Yeah.
I have an episode title for today.
Okay.
Really?
Use the Force.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Okay.
Use the Force touch.
Yeah,
Ah.
because the Force touch.
Oh yes!
Mm-hmm. Dude, I was actually thinking the title should have the word Force in it. I like
Mhm.
that.
Perfect.
I just want to say ahead of time, this episode recording is going to be up a little bit later. It's not going to be up immediately. It's going to be up a little bit later. I'm going to do some tweaks to it, so I'm going to actually have to re-upload it later. So don't expect it to be out right away, later this weekend. Okay. Any other member quick picks before we move on?
Yes, I do have my own.
All right.
This is something I shared with a couple of you guys on the call already, but, remember how I said I was taking random snippets of audio from CCL episodes and putting them into a Gmod taunts sound pack?
Yeah.
Well, here's a preview to some of the
Oh.
taunts that you have.
Oh,
I've seen
no.
people do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's person. I've seen only 3 deaths, but I'm not taking my chances.
Told me to step on a Lego. I'd rather step on your face.
Never going Reddit, never going Reddit, never going. I don't even know what I was
In
saying.
my mind and in my bar.
Expect different results from the same thing.
Great, man. This is awesome so far.
This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm
I like
hearing a good bit of laughter, so that's great.
Mhm. All right, and anything else before we move on?
I actually have one more quick pick.
Go for it.
It's a little.
And I think I
bitty
might
pick.
have one more that I
Okay,
might
they're called
share.
quick picks for crap. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We got time. Go
It's a
for
little
it.
itty bitty thing I just made today in
Okay.
like an hour. It's a compilation of all the Spoof OS startup
Oh,
and
yeah.
startup and
The Spoof
shutdown
OS
sounds.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the first ones weren't that original, were they?
No.
But then yeah, we made our own. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that one.
Great for originality.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I know I can't share my thing because it has copyrighted content in it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. We wouldn't do that.
Aw.
All right.
But I can share another thing.
Okay.
Let me find the link for it. There you are. Share, copy. It's a thing I wrote this week.
Let's take a look.
Oh, it's this.
Oh yeah.
Is this going to be a part of any soundtrack, or is it just a separate thing? What do you got?
It was something I was composing for a school project, but if we want to, we can include it in maybe one of the productions we have coming up.
Okay. Because, yeah, we were actually doing stuff with soundtracks earlier. During the stream, we announced the Ghost Murderer Red Letter Day soundtrack 2015 edition. So we did some... We remixed a lot of pieces and handpicked a dozen of them for the 2015 edition.
And what's
OST.
Project U?
Oh, I'll catch you up on all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of the announcements. We'll probably talk about it during the after show bit.
Yeah, because I have no idea what it is either.
Yes, we will get into all that.
Mhm.
And
Great.
I'm not keeping you in the dark. It's something I talked about before. I just didn't give it a code name. That's what this is. Essentially,
Okay.
it's the C2E2 music video, just in a nutshell.
Ah,
Oh.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we got Faded Memories here. And again, Brent's artwork is still showing up on the media player. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
What the hell?
There-
That's...
I'll
Quit
check it
stealing
out.
my
That's called
artwork.
Windows. That's called Windows Media Player being stupid.
I don't know. I refreshed
I
the
think you said that
I,
last
re-
week.
I refreshed the installation. I don't know what it's doing with this, but
Mm.
Michael, are you
Windows
sure you're
Media Player's done that to me before. It's
okay? Never
weird.
mind. I'll take your word for it. All right, let's take a listen. So let me just turn the volume down, and just remember, over the Skype call, you probably can't hear it, but the people in the stream can. So it might be a little awkward for a sec, but you can't talk. All right, let's do this. is this a song that exists, or did you make this yourself?
No, this is a complete composition by me.
Okay, I'm really loving the chords, and I love the melody of the very soft French horn. Is that a French horn?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually a trombone, but I wanted it to sound like a French horn.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, it sounds like it's really soft, kind of like what a French
Yeah.
horn would do in a lot of cases. But yeah, I'm not a huge brass guy, but yeah, that's awesome. I was gonna say it sounds kind of like one, but at the same time, it doesn't. Did you say trumpet or trombone?
Trombone.
Trombone. That makes more sense. All right. My only critique so far is that the strings don't blend. It's too rough of a chain. So you gotta make the notes like overlap a bit, have reverb in there, make it sound like it's in a beautiful like auditorium or something.
Okay.
So, and that can be tricky. You gotta make it blend. But yes, Randall, that's what I was thinking. It sounds like the Mystery Science Theater credit music because that's what it's like.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes, it's got the
Kinda.
Yeah, it's got the brass in there, and the way they do it actually is they have it sound like this. It's not as blended. It sounds more synthetic, but hey, it was like the 90s. The song was made in the 80s, so it kind of has that sound. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what it feels like.
I did this. I mean, it was for a project for English class, nonetheless. Or actually, more along the lines of history class. It's like an English history language arts combo class that we have because of budget cuts.
Dude,
but...
if we fix this up a bit, we could use this for something because the Computer Showdown OST is gonna need a lot of music, and right now it has 2 songs, so it's gonna need a lot more. So this could definitely fit in like a kind of an emotional part. Maybe something bad happened to one of the characters. Yeah, we could definitely use that for something. I like the chord progressions. Let's skip ahead to the cadence just to kind of get a listen to how it ends here. Actually, there's several cadences, but I meant the final cadence. Oh, it's got like a harp and like some kind of
Celesta.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Was it a harp and a?
It's a harp and a celesta.
That's what I thought. Okay. It almost sounded like bells, like little, like a xylophone or something. Cool, cool stuff, man. Yeah. I love orchestral music, strings, symphony, brass, all that stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to try something new, something that I've never done before.
Yeah,
and this is the result of it.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I'm glad you did. It sounds great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll just smooth it up, make it sexy. Yeah. All right. Any other quick picks before I move on to mine?
Don't think so.
All right. Let's move on to this. And I shared this on my Twitter because when I saw this, I was blown away at what 10 years of intense R&D can do for science. So let's take a look. And this is really awesome. I cannot wait until this becomes like a standard thing in homes, businesses, and like film studios. What this picture, it almost looks like it's in a person's home, and they have like a skylight.
Oh yeah, this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
None.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Yes, none of what you see in this picture is natural light. This is being powered by a very bright projection system with a very thin nanoparticle layer that filters the light, kind of like how the sky works, how it bounces the rays around. And the way it does it with this very thin layer of nanoparticles, it bounces the photons to get that very natural look with the radiosity effects, the diffusion, refraction, reflection, shadows.
Oh my God.
It's amazing. And this is done inside a room. This is not a window. This is completely man-made light right here. And it's unbelievable.
That's amazing.
And
I think that's going to be,
this could be something. There's a video on here. I'm not going to play it. It's like 5 minutes long, but it shows you so much about it. Let's take a look at some more pictures. Look at this. It looks like a skylight, but it's completely artificial. This one with the bathtub, beautiful. Look at that. It almost looks like a 3D model. This is a real... that one actually... No, yeah, that looks legit. That's not even a model. There's a guy sitting in it right here.
Yeah.
It's really good. So, application. Film studios. Absolutely. Film studios.
Yes.
Spas. Hotels. When you're not by a window, or maybe you're underground. You know, you can make it look like you're almost outdoors. It'd be nice to have it like in a spa or in a hotel. Offices. There's a lot of offices that have...
This is a big deal.
Yeah, think about it.
Yes.
You're in a cubicle and there's no natural light. Well, now you get the illusion of natural light inside a building.
Mm-hmm.
This is...
Mhm.
I mean, heck, looking at some of the photos of these, even knowing that it's not real, I still can't tell.
Yeah, it's so good. This is really
Yeah.
great. So, I wanted to share that. It's
So
really
great.
genius. This was like 10 years
I
in
don't
the
know how to
making.
react.
10 years in the making. It's by Colux in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Okay. We'll move on to my other quick pick here, which originally was going to be a tech topic just for its and giggles. Shh, its and giggles. But I forgot to put it on there, so it's a quick pick. It's a funny video about experienced Photoshop users using Photoshop 1.0,
Oh, yes.
and the reactions got filmed.
Wait, what?
Yes, it's great. So I have the
Oh my
link
God.
here if you guys want to look at this later.
Hell yeah, I want to look at
Let's see here.
I'm not going to play a lot
Oh,
of it,
gonna look at this.
but it's just... it's hilarious.
Oh.
Preview button,
There
yeah.
was no live preview.
So I gave you guys the link. It's by Creative Live on YouTube. Check it out. I just thought it was hilarious. All right. It is now time to move into the after show.
Yes.
For those who don't know, it's the part of the show that happens after the show. I know.
Yeah.
Complicated
In case
principle.
that wasn't already obvious.
All right. So, if you're a new viewer, welcome. We love new viewers. If you're a returning viewer, you kind of know how this works, but we'll get the new viewers equipped with the knowledge. Essentially, what we do in the after show is we do several different things. It's not the main part of the show. It's kind of like a wind down session. We love to still talk, though. So we do something called open topic discussion, where we can talk about other tech news or any news, really, just as long as it's, safe for work. And we're also going to do Q&A. If you have questions about the computer clan, maybe you want to know one of our opinions on something, or maybe you just have a tech support problem and you want to ask us how to fix it, now's the time to do that. You can ask the questions in the chat rooms live and we'll answer you live. Or you can use our Ask FM, but I'm not going to paste a link to that until I know I can get into my account, because when I refreshed my Windows installation, it probably wiped out my browser's keychain with all my passwords in it, so I got to check that out. But, yeah, so I'll see about Ask FM in a second. Also, we like to title all these recordings. Again, this one's going to be up a little bit later than normal. So if you have an episode title suggestion for the title that shows up down there on YouTube, let us know. But right now we have a pretty good one. Use the Force Touch.
Yes.
We're going to do that. But if there's any other better suggestions, let us know. Commence after show.
Commencing.
Show.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Computer Pro made a William Shatner meme based on the Bad Translator session.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
what? Where?
I
need a
am
link to
disrupting
this.
the natural balance of the world.
Where is this? I need a link.
It was raw materials we were talking about, but natural balance works too.
I got the link to this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh man.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Putinka, yeah.
I am the Shatner.
You get, I'm assuming, yeah, NTFS is probably what that was. NTFS.sys BSOD. Well, that's the file system. Maybe something's bad with a disk. Because that's your file system right there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let me see if I can log into AskFM. Maybe Chrome, synced my things? I really don't know. Log in. No, it's all wiped out. I don't know what my username is. Computer
Really?
Clan, password? Oh my gosh. Incorrect password. Oh, good golly. Oh, can we not do Ask...
golly gee.
Maybe we can't do AskFM tonight because I don't know the freaking password. Maybe it's the... come on, let me in, you bastard. Ah, it's not it either.
Oh boy.
I can't get in. We might maybe just no Ask FM tonight. If you have a question, ask it in the chat room. I'm sorry. I gotta
Oh,
reset the
boy.
password. I gotta like reset the password and stuff. Not gonna do that now. LastPass, is that something built into? Well, again, I refreshed my PC. It wiped out stuff.
Stuff.
I just use KeyPass.
Yep. Yes, you keep that ass. You do that.
Someone asked,
No.
when will you play more Marble Blast Ultra? I'm not sure. We might do some next week on CCL instead of Platinum.
Yeah.
And we did that dedicated stream of Ultra last week, and we still have lots of all the Marbles episodes recorded, ready to go into post-production.
Great.
So yeah, later. I love it. But I wanted to change gears, and for this weekend, I wanted to do Half-Life 2 Episode 2, start to finish with the cinematic mod. So that's what we're doing March 14th at 6 p.m. Central. Tune in for that. That should be a lot of fun, because I love that game, and I love the mod. It's beautiful. And I got it all configured. It easily runs at like 150 FPS with all the filter and anti-aliasing settings turned up, so it'll look good for me. That won't really matter over the stream for a lot of things because we only stream at 1400K, but still, it'll look decent. Way better than before when we did it in standard def. Oh, standard. Don't even get me started on that.
Ooh.
Let's see. Do you know Super Tux? What?
Who doesn't know Super Tux, man?
Like
That's
the game?
definitely yeah.
Oh, if it's a game, yeah, maybe.
It's a Linux thing.
I figured
was
that because of Tux.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
played Super
It's-
Touch Card and that was pretty fun.
It's a rip-off of the Mario stuff. So Super Tux Kart is a rip-off of Mario Kart.
Gotcha. Okay, so Computer Pro says he's working on one of his most ambitious projects yet.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be like a reveal on CCL or something like that, huh?
Probably.
Ooh, boy. Oh, there it is.
Possibly.
No, he just said what it was. It's a Super Mario ripoff.
No. He's referring to Super Tux.
Ew. Whoops.
Yeah, not the project. The project is
Got a bit confused there for a moment.
it's on the DL. Now I recently gave him the Epic Spy films, so I don't know if he's doing something with those. I also gave him the first Ghost Murderer film. And by the way, that
Yeah.
the Epic Spy stuff was discussed during the after show of the Marble Blast Ultra stream, but for some reason,
Yeah.
like the last half hour of the show got cut off.
Really?
But, yeah, it was broadcasted but not recorded, so when you watch the episode, it kind of just cuts off before the after show.
That's really weird.
I don't know. I pray that it doesn't happen for the Half-Life stream. I don't want it cutting anything out.
Or this one.
Also, Epic Spy, isn't that your like really old series?
Very old trilogy of
Yes.
quasi espionage films.
Yeah,
It was
definitely
horrible, wasn't
quasi. It was terrible.
The first two, honestly, we did it for fun just because we had our cousin over. We were like, let's make a film. So we made 2 films in the first day with no scripting, no storyboarding, nothing. Oh, I want to cry.
Wait, I have a question with the Half-Life 2 stream.
Yeah.
That's that cinematic mod, right?
Yes, it is. By the Fake Factory group.
Is that on Mac or no?
It is not on OS 10.
Darn, alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
You know if they're making it for?
I haven't kept up with their news, but I'm just using it on Windows right now, but they might be working on that. Probably gonna make a helmet like that with an LED matrix. But yeah, that should be fun. I love Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is probably my favorite game of the whole Half-Life series, actually.
Yeah,
Really?
that's a really good one.
It's
I love
really-
the atmosphere.
Absolutely. Now I love Half-Life 2 a lot, but the thing I like about Episode 2,
Just before you
The
say
pacing.
anything,
Oh!
don't spoil anything.
You
'Cause-
said episode 2 is your favorite. Episode 2 is my favorite too.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Whatever you're about to say, Ken, though, don't spoil anything for me, or if you're going to, just
Oh
have me
no,
mute.
I'm not talking about anything specific in the game. I was just saying
Good.
the pacing, like it, because it's like
Okay.
an episodic release.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
I
It's
like
short.
the
You can
pacing.
play it. You can play it in 1 4-hour sitting, basically.
Yeah.
And I really love just every new mechanic. It's bitching. But the thing I like about the Half-Life 2, the first one, is just the big awesome transition from when you're at Black Mesa to when you're now in this European city that's obviously some kind of like contained zone outside of all the wastelands from the Resonance Cascade and all that great stuff. I love the Half-Life series. It's just
Yeah.
Okay,
we're like
I
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just think-
I'm just starting to get into it. So
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of the original Half-Life right now as we speak.
Oh,
I thought
seriously?
episode 1 was pretty boring.
Yes. I've never played any Half-Life games before. That's why I didn't want you to
Really?
spoil it.
No, I won't spoil anything. That's cool. I'm glad that you're playing it.
Yes.
A couple
Yes, so
things.
I just downloaded it off of Steam, so
Slick. Yeah, a couple
Yeah.
things. Skyber, yeah, I do agree with you. Episode 1's like my least favorite.
Yeah.
I did like the first time playing it. I
I
really
mean,
liked
it was
it.
more
But
of a completion of Half-Life too.
yeah,
so.
I loved it the first time through, but it like lost the replay value immediately for me. But I still really do love the beginning when they
Yeah.
blank blank blank. I don't want to say it.
thank you.
So, yeah, now episode 2's coming up, and I will also say,
Yep.
from my perspective, the original Half-Life, again, my opinion, I suck at games, but the original Half-Life I think is the hardest out of them all.
Well, there's a lot more puzzle
I've
solving, I
been
think.
able to get through
Yeah.
it so far, but I will definitely not
Yeah,
deny.
I'm stuck on the first Half-Life.
Yeah, the first half I get stuck
If-
all
if
the
I-
time.
If I had $1 for every time that I've died playing Half-Life, I would not be in school because I'd be.
I'm glad it loads
You'd be on
up
the
again
streets.
quickly
You'd be
after
on the
you die.
streets living in a box.
I'm not that good.
And a
Almost.
bear down by the river.
ran down by the river.
Well, I spent the last bit doing some modifications to Faded Memory. I switched up some of the strings so they overlapped, and I added a nice reverb. So it's pasted in the Skype chat there.
Yeah, you got logic, man. Use that Space Designer. There's a
That's
lot.
what I did. I used Space
Yeah.
Designer.
There's a lot you can do with Space Designer. Like
I
it's not
know.
even funny.
Okay, let's see how bad this is.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Now, you might think the reverb is too much, in which case I might need to dither it down. Not dither. Might need to turn it down.
Okay, let's just have a listen.
Sinking.
I don't think it's too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I think the attack and release time of the strings is still a little too quick, because it sounds like it's supposed to be like a symphony and not just like a quartet. So there should be a little more blending with the like attack and release times of the strings.
Okay.
Now, I'm not expecting you to get it. It took me like years before I could really get a really good sounding string, symphony effect.
Mm-hmm. Because right now I'm just using the cinema strings with a separate bass channel.
Yeah, what you're probably going to want to do is really dig in and separate everything. Make a upright bass, make a cello section, make a viola, make a violin section, set the pan balance so they all have different positioning. Because, just like you're in an actual orchestra, you got your bass in the back, usually got your violins on the left front, your violas on the right front, cellos in the upper right. Usually have a second violin section in the upper left.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me this because I don't know much about orchestra.
Yeah, I'll work with you on that. Yeah, I played cello for like 9 years.
Yeah, my school district doesn't do orchestras, so I don't know much about orchestras.
Don't let school control your life. Find an orchestra, man. Whoever said I played in school? School's for suckers, boy.
Yeah,
Find
really.
one.
What?
Yeah. I'm just kidding, I did. I just never said that. It was true that I did. It was through a school. But...
By the way, I love this picture that you retweeted out.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. That one goes back to the September event, but it came up again, so...
Oh!
I love it. Okay,
Okay.
let's just go over my favorite parts here. First of all, Tim Cook's head is on the front of Thomas the Train. Johnny Ives wearing a conductor's hat.
Oh no!
But my favorite part is Scott
Oh,
Forstall peeking up from the bottom of the cart right there.
Oh my god!
He's peeking up.
Just noticed that.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Craig Federighi doing the metal thing. That I love Craig Federighi. He's so good. And then you got Forstall just peeking up a little bit.
That has to be
boy.
the best thing.
Yeah, it's good. All
Okay,
right.
hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mother 3 soundtrack. Yes. Oh, I just hit my
And I'm back.
desk. But yeah, cinematic mod, I love it. It's beautiful, but that just makes me think, what is the next Half-Life going to look like in Source 2? I mean, come on.
I'm excited.
Oh
I'm
my
really,
god,
really
I can only
excited.
imagine.
If a fan-made mod can look that great, I can't wait to see what the official Source 2 looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Because for those who haven't seen the cinematic mod, just look at it. You don't even need to play it. Just looking at a screenshot, it's like, whoa. But it goes further than just making it more pretty and have new sounds and color grading and stuff. It actually gives you a lot of customizable settings, including player models. It comes with a lot of high-res player models, and you can configure which ones are used at which time. Like, you can have a...
I like that feature.
Yeah, it's a great feature. You could have, like, Alex Vance have her, like, full bodysuit in one part, but then maybe after a part, you could have it be more ripped up, like she was in a fight or something. You can change all that up. You can make it look dirty, you know. There's a lot of built-in stuff. And let's just also say there was a setting in there that was a little, suggestive, and it got removed. They took that out. Yeah. You'll have to get used to that when you do mods. There's, you know, pictures of women posted up all over City 17. You just... It's a mod. What are you gonna do? You didn't put it there. Did you? Did you?
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Let's see if we get the ukulele on camera again today.
My opinion on monopods. Love them. I love monopods. It's like a tripod, but with only one leg.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah, so it's awesome. You can do, like, quick movements or even get a bit of a handheld look, but you can still have stability without it being so stationary with 3 legs. He's playing the ukulele.
I'm trying to figure out a chord structure which requires 3 fingers there and then 1 finger stretching over to the 4th fret.
Gotcha.
Ah.
All right. Someone
It takes
asked.
several skill.
Someone asked. Anyway, my question. Someone said my question. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Five Nights at Freddy's by now, and I'm beyond curious. Which animatronic character is your favorite? Anyone can answer this. Personally, mine is Toy Bonnie. Coffee says in the chat.
Mike. Mike.
Mike's not an animatronic.
But he's a character, isn't he?
I like the phone guy the
It's
most.
it's
the phone.
I,
The actual.
Yeah, the phone man. The phone.
It's a
Not
tie.
the phone man, just the phone itself.
Purple phone man.
I love all the. It's so good. All the characters are awesome. Phone guy is hilarious. I wasn't kidding about the fires. You bastard. Yeah, for me though, it's probably a tie between the original Bonnie, not the toy Bonnie, and Foxy. I like him. And Foxy's a
Also,
bitch. He'll kill you.
unrelated, but WinBeta just posted a video of a new Windows 10 build with the transparent start menu.
Oh!
Yes, that's coming up. Someone was just asking me about that. He was like, this looks different. And I was saying there's going to be more translucency effects coming up in the next build, which is most likely coming out this month. Doesn't that sound fair?
Yeah.
March? Probably
Yeah.
March. Yeah. With Project Spartan. With Project Spartan, we will get new demo videos out of the new builds of Windows 10. The main thing is probably going to be Project Spartan. So we'll talk about all the other little changes, but like the main entree of that demo is probably going to be Project Spartan.
Yeah.
But anyway, I back to the question. After playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I've grown to like Springtrap because he's the only one there. Or is he?
I kind of like the puppet. The puppet's
The
nice.
puppet, yeah, the puppet's really cool because he's if you know the lore, he's kind of the one pulling the strings, so to speak,
Yeah.
which is very clever.
Ironic.
Yeah, it's ironic. Yeah, it's genius. That's what it is. So yeah. Oh yeah, Mangle in Five Nights 3 is just more spooky than usual. An a-hole.
Too spooky for me.
You a-hole.
You a-hole!
You shot me.
You a-hole!
I think I finally got it.
Oh, good.
But yeah, that was a good question. Thanks for asking. I do love that franchise. Can I hack? No, I don't really do that. I can hack in Watch Dogs by pressing the Q button. Oh.
You can hack if you believe in yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Hack into my heart.
Hack into my heart.
Shot to the heart. You're too late.
You give love a
Hacking
bad
a bad name.
Let's see if we can have the ukulele cam tonight.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Microsoft Sam Reed's funny Windows errors. Yeah, NKRS is a computer clan member. You might know that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while, but he used to do stuff.
I
for
don't
us.
think he does a lot of things for us anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to him.
I can't recall him doing anything, so...
Yeah.
He actually co-hosted one of our most viewed CCLs with me. That was pretty nice. Any thoughts on the Nikon D3300? Is that the one we talked about earlier, or is this a different model? Because I know we talked about like a Nikon astrophotography camera, but I don't think that's what this is. No, I got no input. I can't say anything from my opinion on Nikon because I don't use Nikon. I was a long-time Sony user. One of my first video cameras was Sony. I had JVC and Sony. It goes back. I was like 4 or 5 years old. I don't remember all this stuff. But I've recently become a Canon user, so...
My dad uses Canons, and
Yeah.
he loves them.
I
Canons
love
are good,
Canon.
yes.
I have nothing against Sony. I love Sony's Alpha 7S. Or is it
It's the
S7?
Sony.
7S. But I just own Canon stuff. I like the lower cost for a lot of things. One of the things that's kind of shifting me away now is 4K stuff, because like I think Canon's cheapest 4K camera right now is like what, $6,000, and Sony's cheapest one, I'm not sure, but it's probably not $6,000. Don't quote me on that though. I'm not moving into 4K filming anytime soon.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, unless we got like major funding, we would need about probably, let's see. To do 4K videos efficiently, we would probably need about $7,000. And if we stuck with the Canon system, we would probably need about $9,000. Because you would not only need a 4K camera, you need a 4K display to view it. And then you got to remember your video sizes are huge, so then you need more hard drive space. The computer can handle it. This computer is a fast son of a niche. Son of a witch. It's the storage space, the display, and the camera. Whew. And then you would probably need some kind of you'd probably need some kind of diffuser, but that for the lens, but that diffusing filter, but that probably wouldn't cost that much. It just goes over the front of the glass. All right, what do you got?
What is this?
What's this? Casio watch by Apple?
Oh, I saw this.
The Casio watch?
Oh my god!
There is no way.
That's great. That's just
Oh
beautiful.
my god.
Amazing, wonderful,
Yeah.
A+.
I love how it's gone through the different modes here and everything.
Yeah, SpoofOS hasn't had a parody watch product yet. Wink.
Ooh.
Oh man, I think I might want to get on
Spoof
in on
watch.
that.
Yeah, you could get in on it.
Spoof time.
SpoofOS, again, I love the series. It's one of the things that put us on the map.
I love Spoof
Yeah.
OS.
I will never discontinue it. It's going to be around pretty much forever.
That's good to hear.
That's why the old episodes of Crap Edition, like, I didn't take them down. I just gave them an archive label, so when people see them, they realize it's old. I don't want to remove them, though. Let's see what we got here. We got to think of a name for it. We could call it, like, the Splotch. No, I'm just kidding. We would
I
call
was
it...
actually just thinking that.
Oh, yeah. We would call it, like, the Spoofware, or the Splotch, or the Smart...
I like Splotch.
Splotch.
I do like Splotch.
Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, maybe. Hey, we did Saucepad.
Smartwatch.
Oh boy. Oh
Spoof
boy.
time or Splotch? Those are my suggestions.
Alright.
Smartwatch. Smart.
It'd be a flip watch.
It wouldn't
Like
be
a flip
it wouldn't be Splotch though, there's no L. It would be Spotch.
Spoof.
Or
Watch.
Spwatch. Yeah,
Splotch.
Swatch.
It can't be there's a legal issue right there.
Yeah.
Ken, tell me how this looks on the stream. Is it
Okay.
lit up enough?
It's fine, it's dark, but it's because you have a short exposure time for your camera. Or it would be considered a small shutter angle, technically, because you're doing video, so shutter angle.
Yeah, let me see here. I'm going ghetto. I have my phone as a flashlight.
All right.
It works. There we go. Come on.
We
There we
call it the W-Watch.
How about spoof clock or Spock for short?
Oh, Spock! No, I don't think that would work. SpoofOS. There's many different ideas. We got a lot of ideas. I mean, Shane also just came to me. I think it was Shane that came to me with a pen idea. Was it you? Was
Yes.
that you? Yeah.
Like.
All right. What else? What else do we got, guys, in the chat room? What else you want to talk about? Let's see what our
We could talk
time
about
is.
birds, but that doesn't have to do with
Oh,
technology.
like something.
We got a little bit of time still. We're in the after show. If you're just tuning in, we're in the after show.
With the soothing sounds of Hawaii brought to you by Ukulele Cam.
Woohoo!
Oh, Sony will not refund PS4 owner who lost $600 in hack. Well,
Wow,
Oh.
interesting.
Boy, oh boy.
Jesus, what that?
I don't know. Maybe
don't
it's in
know.
the license agreement somewhere. You know, like at a slot
I don't know
machine.
how to feel about this.
Malfunction
I don't know how to
voids all
feel.
pays and plays. You know. $600. Ouch.
No kidding.
You know, okay, I just want to make a point here. Ken rant time. People flip shit when one celebrity's photos get leaked from Apple iCloud because they didn't have two-step authentication and probably a weak password. But when there's these massive PlayStation Target hacks and all this stuff, it's like no one bats an eye. Although that's not fully true. I mean, it still makes the news, but it's like people poke fun at Apple for like one instance of like a quasi security fail. And then you got these people losing money from massive PlayStation Network hacks or Target credit card hacks and all that stuff. It's just like you're pointing your fingers at the wrong guys here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Oh my goodness.
What you
I
got?
just linked a 360 degree YouTube video on the general chat.
Yeah, it's VR demo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is so neat.
So is it like those video rotations where you could rotate
Yep.
around in
You
space?
can click and drag.
Wait, you can click and drag?
Yep.
Cause I can't. I just
Oh,
get this
what
warped
browser are you
thing,
on?
the one that works.
And that isn't. What browser are you on?
Firefox.
Oh, that's probably why.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if it supports that. But yeah, it's a video rotation, that's for sure.
I don't know. Do I need to
Oh,
be
I'm
using
moving.
the Flash player?
No. I don't
Probably
think it works in
HTML5.
Yeah, I'm on
HTML5, so-
HTML5 right now. Yeah. Oh, here comes a
Alright.
guy.
Yeah, because I just have this weird warp.
Yep, there's sound and everything here, and you can rotate the video.
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't know
Oh,
how
it's
you.
in 4K apparently too.
Yeah, you can really crank up the res. I don't know how useful this is, but it could maybe be useful for like a house walkthrough or something.
Virtual reality.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, virtual reality.
That's why it has VR demo written in the title.
Well, I didn't read the title.
This is so neat.
Yeah, it's a demo. I'm on a couch. I get it. Okay, I get it now.
Oh
And for the
my.
first time ever, featuring Guitar Cam.
Wait, we've had. Oh, guitar cam. That's right, because you had ukulele cam before.
Yeah.
Picture, Skype, window action.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to be a bass player.
Yeah. All right, what else we got, guys? We got some time still. Got anything else you want to share? Now's the time. If not, we'll be wrapping up for tonight. But we'll see you tomorrow in most time zones, Saturday, March 14th at 6 p.m. Central for the Half-Life 2 Episode 2 Cinematic Mod Stream. Yay! Straight
See
through.
if I can make it, because
Yeah.
going back
probably
to
won't be able
university
to.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is your break just ending?
Yeah,
Oh, so you were on break for like the last week or
yeah,
so,
that's
huh?
what I was saying.
Oh, crap.
Well,
Mine just... Yeah,
Sorry
mine
if I
just...
made it sound like it was this coming week.
No, I'm sorry.
It was this past week.
But that's good for
I haven't
us.
been
You'll have faster
Doing
Wi-Fi.
too much online.
Like a week for me, I think.
So I was saying, like, it was nice to have it this week, because it was the same week as... sorry, the keyboarding typing took me
Yeah.
off. It
Same
was
week
nice
as
to have
what?
it this week, because it was daylight savings time. So since it was
Oh,
pushed
yeah.
over and you're
Yeah.
losing sleep, not everyone's going to be all grouchy going to classes.
Gotcha. Hey, are you gonna be able to make it to C2E2 this year?
I'm not quite sure yet. It's
That'd be
next-
that. It's it's April 24th through the 26th. I'm gonna be there on the 25th. I think it would be so cool. It's like only $35 to get in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let's
because
see about it.
this would be if you go there and I meet you, that would officially be the first non-local Computer Clan member meetup.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be slick. And I'll probably see your sister at Anime Central because she's hosting a panel there.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
see,
in
That's
she's going
cool.
to that, so
in
I might as
Rosemont. Oh, did you say you're going to that?
Wow.
to Aislinn or C2E2?
Either one.
I'm probably going to either one, more likely C2E2.
All right, so odds are I'll see you probably at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to both. They're only
That'd
like
be awesome.
yeah, that's slick. Because here's the thing: C2E2 is April 24th to the 26th, and then like May 17th is Ascent. It's like 3 weeks later.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Well, there you go. It's like 3
Yeah.
weeks later. It's
Yeah, you should come over to it for your birthday.
Because let me see
where is
Anime Central. I forgot the date, but let me just look it up. Yeah, May 15th to the 17th, Rosemont, Illinois.
Oh, that's far, far away from where I am.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And don't let the name mislead you. That's just what it's called. It's a lot more than just anime. Don't freak out. It says right on the front page, gaming, cinema, anime, manga, Asian culture personalities with a huge exhibit hall, massive video game room, concerts, dances, educational panels, workshops, premiere screenings, autograph sessions, 24-hour video. Blah, 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 blah. There's a lot.
Push
Sounds like a
and
good
handling.
Plus shipping and handling. Restrictions apply. Results may vary. See store for details.
So you're going that whole
Oh my
weekend?
god!
Oh, that was good.
You did that really well.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I do that for a living. Or do I? I want
Either
to watch
way,
that
that's
part now.
going in the Gmod taunt list.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta see what time is this. That was at 2:49. I gotta look at that in the recording because that was good.
Don't worry, I have a
Well,
notepad
of
document
course,
already
the one
queued up
time I
here.
had to go,
Nice.
the one time I had to unplug and replug in my setup because my keyboard wasn't working, you do something that's taunt worthy.
Oh, did you not hear it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, let's do it again. So I
Don't
was
worry,
listening.
it's gonna be on the taunt list, so you'll
Well,
hear it.
well, let's just do it again. It was you said plus shipping and handling after I made that list, so we'll just do it again. So Anime Central has anime, manga, gaming, cinema, Asian culture personalities. It also features a huge exhibit hall with massive video game room, concerts, dances, educational panels, and workshops, premiere screenings, audio sessions, 24-hour video room, tabletop gaming, and much, much more!
Oh dear.
Okay.
That's scary.
Brent?
Yeah, okay.
Anime.
You
That's-
had a line
that's-
there. You had a line there. You were going to say plus shipping and handling.
I did that.
That's your line.
No, my line was the... Restrictions apply. Results may vary. See store for details. That was my line.
Okay.
Phone
know,
off
I
for
guess
0%,
I
for
forgot my
0% APR financing.
I
Wait,
don't remember
SC?
saying that,
Wait,
though.
SC, did you say it? Was that you that
Yeah, I
said that?
said that.
Oh, I thought it
Yeah.
was Brent that I screwed it up. My bad.
You did.
Good job.
I'm
why
an
I'm
idiot. I'm
confused.
an I know. But it's just like on the radio, you know, that's what they do because they can't put text up for you to read in size 2 font. They got to read the disclaimer really fast.
0%
Yeah.
APR financing.
Yeah, Pi Day is tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
Yeah, so don't forget you have 314-15 and at 9:26 in the morning and 53 seconds you have 314-1592-653.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
pretty- yeah, that's not going to happen for 100 years, people.
Mhm.
That's pretty
It's just
slick.
like 7707 all over again.
Yeah.
Can I do an impression of the flailing arm tube guy from Family Guy? I don't watch the show. I'm sorry if I let
I
you
keep
down.
feeling a bit of arm too, man. Plus old Family Guy is better. Oh, okay.
What'd you do? What is that? What is happening? Oh, your video. Ink.
He's videoing,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I need to get the ukulele cam back up.
But yeah. Anything else, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. The Skull Army MC. Hey, I remember you. Says I'm about to crash later. Had fun. Glad you had fun. Remember, we have a show on Pi Day. March 14th.
That's true.
It's
It's
Pi
spring
Day.
breaking, folks.
Wait a minute. We're playing a Half-Life game on Pi Day. Pi starts with 3.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
we need to make that joke every single time.
Oh gosh, yeah, it will come up. Someone asks, does anyone play piano? I do.
Me.
Michael and I. Who else?
I do.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been playing since I was 5, so about 15 years, 15 and a half years. Yeah.
I've been doing it 7.
And that's still great. I mean, I know people that play way less time than me and can, play like the Hut on Fowl's Legs Movement 19 of Pictures in an Exhibition by Mussorgsky, which is a really fast piece. I can't do that. I'm trying to unplug this cable. Anyway, here we go. Piano. This is definitely a cheaper one. It definitely does not feel like a real piano, but for an $80, I can't complain. This is what I use to control my computer's DAW with. It's the X key by CME, excuse me. CME X key. Kind of cheap, but I didn't have space for like my giant hammer key one. Plus I sold it for $600. So that was really good to play on. Kind of spoiled by it, but I like the portability of this one. I'm also spoiled by playing on a real grand piano because once you do that, it's hard to go back. But you can't plug. Yeah, but you can't plug those into a computer. So
Not yet, at least.
yeah, there probably actually is some MIDI piano that has the feel of a grand piano, but the thing
There
about
is.
the
I've tried one out. It's amazing, and I want it.
oh gosh. But the main thing is the legitimate acoustic sounds of a beautiful grand piano. That's what's really neat. A lot of money.
Ken, how much salt should I put in my water to stop my cough? What amount worked for you?
I kind of just poured. I didn't measure. I just really poured it in.
I'll just say 1 or 2 spoonfuls, and make sure the water is warm.
Yeah, water's warm. Put the salt in there. Really, it doesn't matter how much is in there as long as it's not like just a tiny little amount, because you're not going to be ingesting it. So just pour quite a bit in there. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Probably like 2 spoonfuls.
Maybe free.
But yeah, it works great. If you gotta do a lot of talking, you don't want to be clearing your throat, or you got a sore throat or something, maybe you're sick. That works a lot.
You know, you can see my fingers really close now that I'm typing.
Yeah.
Wow, so high definition. So I can just, wow, always what I wanted to see.
4K fingers.
That close.
4K fingers.
Yep.
So high definition right there.
I love the high definition fingers.
So I really can't really tell on my internet here.
Yeah. But remember, I didn't do that trick to stop a cough. I did that trick to break up throat phlegm. You know, cure the soreness. It won't cure if you got a cough. It's not really going to cure the
throat
cough.
Flobs.
Flops.
Oh boy.
Good questions tonight. But yeah, love the piano. And Michael does too. And I think Shane does too. I usually gargle like in 30-second increments. Take a big gulp, gargle, spit, gulp, gargle, spit. You know, and by gulp I don't mean swallow gulp. I might have used that wrong. Just put a lot in your mouth. Don't swallow it because you don't want to ingest all that salt. If you do, you might not ever get a cramp for the rest of your life, but you might also die. I'm just kidding. You won't die yet. All right. Yeah. We're about 2 minutes out from 11 o'clock. It's been a fun show. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Anyone here play the guitar? Well, Michael does.
Now introducing Guitar Cam with the completely out of tune guitar.
I used to play guitar.
Used to?
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah, I was about to get into it, but I just can't do this finger stuff. I could do it on the cello. I could do it on the cello. I play the cello, play the piano. I used to play drums. Guitar, I could just never get it. I just could not get guitar. But I really wish I could play it. Yeah.
I don't know, if I had to pick one instrument to play, it'd probably either be drums or guitar.
Yeah, drums are slick. KugelCat12, former CC member, contacted me recently. He was actually saying he picked up the drums recently. And then he set him back down on the ground. No, I'm just kidding. Not that. Yeah, so. Computer Pro, more fan art? Yeah, share with us, man. Share your fan art. Share your fan art.
Please tell me it's more Star Trek fan art.
What, SC?
Should we have a fan art section of the Computer Clan?
Oh, baby.
Pretty neat.
We do have a lot of people sending stuff in, so we may open up a little gallery. Let's see. Hey, Super36G, thanks for coming to the show. If you're new here, just want to let you know the show's kind of wrapping up. We're in the after show is what we call it. But we do these shows every Friday night at 8 p.m. Central. And tomorrow, Saturday, March 14th, Pi Day at 6 p.m., we're doing 6 p.m. Central, we're doing that Half-Life 2, Episode 2 cinematic mod stream. I'm used to repeating things. It happens. It's a live audience. People come and go. I want to make sure people get the word out. Send it out. Send it out, man.
It's rendering.
Rendering. Okay, it's a sneak peek. Okay, so don't expect the top-notch qualities is what you say. It's not texture.
Okay. It's all the things.
It's not all the things. It's none of these things.
One of these things doesn't belong.
It's not like the other. Okay, play music.
So we'll wait for that fan art, and then we'll probably wrap it up for tonight. And we'll see you guys at the Half-Life 2 stream.
Yes.
With that beautiful...
Wait, ukulele cam?
That beautiful thumbnail of the G-Man.
Put the voice, what?
Put the voice.
Heck does that mean?
What you talking about, Willis?
Now featuring Willis on the ukulele. What? You have to get close to the pop filter for that to work.
Yes, you do.
Crappy movie guy. What?
What?
Wallable, what is this? Why is there a track called Crappy Movie Guy?
Oh. I don't know. No, I got nothing against FL Studio. No, not at all. He's actually a character in Computer Showdown. You'll see him in a scene.
The mango.
Yeah, is it a pep? Is it a mango pepper? Is that what it is? What is it? I don't know.
Angelo? No.
So, half tangerine, half hello. Hello. Drake and Josh. All right. Abdulaziz, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, said, I just found out today that YouTube can be live. I congratulate you! They've been able to do that for a couple years, but congratulations.
The more you know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you found it out, though. Yeah, YouTube Live is pretty slick, but it has been around for a long time. It's definitely not a
How do you do you know? Does anybody know how you upload VR YouTube videos?
I have no idea. This stuff's new. I have no freaking clue. Huh. You know, I'm checking the view counter again. Our views have been up now. That's good. It's definitely beating the average by, I'd say, about probably like 80% higher overall view count lately. That's good. He says 70%. Come on. Let's see. Computer Pro says also it will not make sense until you see the whole thing, which will be unveiled at the next normal weekly CCL. Gotcha. PS3 got the yellow light of death. I'm sorry. Person geek in the chat. Rip in peace. Yeah, that's like Michael's. It's almost like a catchphrase. Yeah. Yeah, rip in peace. Well, I can't rip in peace. Things are noisy when you rip them. Rip.
Especially if you rip from CDs, because then it's nothing but audio.
Especially what?
If you rip them from CDs, then it's nothing but audio.
Ah, yes, yes. Let me rip my movies from my DVDs in peace.
Ready? I present to you Rip in Peace.
Oh, gosh.
Case in point.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so thanks everyone for coming out. We're going to end the show, but I'm going to wait for Computer Pro's thing first. Once we get that, we will end for tonight.
Yep.
We'll see you at our gaming stream. Oh, hey, there it is right here. Hang on.
Oh, boy.
Alright, so it says, the J.J. Abrams store. Selling...
really
Million
read that.
sequels and over and over and over and over and over.
And
Huh.
the title has lens flares.
So I wonder what this is going to be.
That's very professional 3D modeling there.
Well, hey, he
Well,
said it's not...
Don't expect textures.
Yeah, he said it's not textured.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is very rough draft stuff that he's just
Super
shared with
rough,
us.
yes. Alright, thanks for tuning in to CCL. A final reminder, on Pi Day, March 14th at 6 p.m. Central is the
Yep.
Half-Life 2 stream, and no stream on Good Friday, just letting you know. And the rest of the schedule is on the site for any specialty dates. Okay, so that's all for this episode of Computer Clone Live. For this upcoming week, I don't think I have any immediate plans. We're going to probably shift some work back into revision and cinema shenanigans. Depends on... Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm getting better. Depends on my throat. It's feeling better, but it also depends on other people being available. You know, got to get help. All right, so we'll see you guys in the not too distant future. Peace out.
In a not too distant future.
Next Sunday,
Bye.
18.
Bye.
Yeah.
I love you all.
Great.
See ya.
Thank you for watching this episode of CCL. For a partial refund of your viewing time, please return the unused portion. Restrictions apply.